and a lot of people sent me your video, and they're like, "You were in this," and then I was like, "Oh my god, funniest tweets of all time! How endearing! I gotta watch this video." And you guys read my tweet, and you were like, "Yeah, it's like C, I don't know," and then moved on.
I'm not interested.
Hey, hop on the bed.
Please leave me alone.
Listen to this. Come on.
I don't like it.
I got a lot of throttle. Come on, I got a lot of room. This is new leather, genuine.
Cough drop. It's like an ancient cough drop.
Oh,
that is like,
Ancient cough
it
drop?
explodes
It's
your
just
mouth.
like
it
menthol.
tastes like Tiger Balm.
It's
Like,
marketed
if
the
you
same
ate
way
that.
like beef jerky is marketed. Like someone just opens it in a
Do you want to hit some of this?
No, they don't use
and
it.
now
Sasquatch or
everyone can
anything.
smell it.
Oh God, that's so pungent.
You want to hit some
part
of
of
that?
it.
I do
I
like that.
Old boxers used to put it in their gloves because if you put enough in your hands, it'll just numb your hands.
It kind of smells like Vicks vapor rub.
Yeah, but
Times a billion.
like
Yeah.
Vicks is like the spray sunscreen version.
did you guys
It's
have-
like SPF 2000.
Do you guys have an older relative that always smelled like Vicks, like no matter what, by
Yes.
chance?
They needed it. They
Rest
needed
in
it for
peace,
their
by the way.
chest.
Everyone had that hot cousin.
He's not. They're not here anymore.
What's
God,
up?
no.
Wait, what was
No, I
that?
know we got a lot of people.
Hot
What's
cousin. He
What's
said
up?
hot
You said-
cousin.
you said everyone's got
Everyone
one.
had a hot
Because we don't want anything to like slip through on this
yeah.
episode.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, by the way. The hot cousin. Hot cousin never survived.
Didn't die, just got less hot.
We have beautiful guests on our podcast. The first thing you did was offer them something to rub on their skin.
Yeah.
You
It
did
was
not
nice,
rub it
though.
on their skin, though. You said do it
rub it
yourself.
for it.
That's not a hospitality. That's a hospitality. I want you to know we're not usually like that. We will rub it on it for you.
Thank
Yes.
you.
Okay.
Thank you.
What does this have to do with the hot cousin?
That's and to,
And Ludwig, this is where you take over. You explain.
Welcome to the yard. We are here, episode 100. It's our special. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm not lying. This is our 100th episode.
Yeah.
I don't buy
And
it.
if you wouldn't mind introducing yourselves for our big hundo.
I'm Graydon.
I'm Riley, and we are Hivemind.
This sounds like you're about to go into
Was that
routine.
is that order a thing? Like, as you guys normally go in that order?
No.
No.
He usually goes first.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
why it was so. It was like we
You threw him
clumsy.
off.
Yeah.
So like respect for that. I see you.
you're trying something new.
Yeah.
Riley's not happy about it.
I'm trying to level myself up.
I want him to take initiative. It just
I'm
threw me
Graydon.
off. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We are Hivemind.
That's
You're-
true.
Is
Got it.
Graydon with a G?
Yeah, is that all right?
Well, it's only one G.
Well, pause. What did you think of there?
As opposed to.
There's Braden.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, pause.
Hey, yo, pause.
Why do you as a man have a G in your name?
Correct.
It's all right.
Graydon, do you feel ashamed of a name like
You
that?
want to know my middle name?
I'd love to.
Buchanan.
No way.
The president.
That's crazy.
President. You can say pause now.
Hey, yo, pause. This is what he was a president doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, being all gay.
Damn, he was gay?
He was, well, the rumors were he's the only president that ever had a first lady.
Wait, there's a president of being gay?
It's chaperone.
Who elects that?
We do have one here.
Yeah, good for her.
Great. So when your mom was mad at you, she'd say, Graydon Buchanan.
Weaver, yeah.
Weaver. Holy
I
shit.
don't think she ever said your name.
Sure she
She
did.
would say a lot of other things.
She'd say fucker.
Yeah, she calls
Your mom
him
called you
fucker a
fucker?
lot.
Oh, my mom's got a mouth like a sailor.
Fuck over here, fucker.
Yeah.
Your mom's throwing gang signs.
Throwing up C's to my mom.
What's up, Lisa? What's up, Lisa?
They're not like us, mom. Don't worry.
So you guys have a show, and it's like our show, but there's less of you.
Wait, why? Because there's two like white
No,
guys. Like, what's
it's because that's what the fans are saying. The fans keep saying you need to have Hivemind on.
Yeah, and they keep telling us to come on here to go to the yard.
Yeah,
Our fans keep saying that
so
to
clearly
us.
they think there's a similarity. And
Right.
I will say when I went to your guys' live show, that's where I met you guys for the first time. I expected some amount of crossover, but I was shocked at the amount of people that recognize me there. Like I don't get in public, like I'm not getting recognized very often, but at this show, it was a ton of people. And I was like, oh, okay, this is just a live demonstration of
Feels
this
pretty awesome, doesn't
phenomena.
it?
It does.
They're giving you
Warms my heart.
keychains.
No.
Can I show you guys something?
Oh, yeah, sure. Bald.
Does this like
Did you do that like Ralph Wiggum?
Yeah, it was exactly like that. That's what I thought.
does this
Does that do anything for you? Does that do anything for you, white boy?
he looks like a cat that I'm like scaring with a big mask.
Yeah, like just when you throw an item and they have to like paw at it a bit.
Have you always been bald?
How long?
Well, he started bald actually.
Oh, yeah. Well,
And then
yeah.
he had a hair phase and then went back.
Does this matter to you guys? You look at me differently?
Can I be honest with you?
Please.
I watched an episode of this yesterday, and you did this, and so I already knew. So I knew what to expect.
You cheated.
You know what I mean? I cheated.
You looked at
Like
the
I
answers.
knew, and I knew that like it seems pretty like you got kind of like a ceremonious thing to it where you want to reveal it and see the reactions.
Disclose
so
it,
I think
I'd
you're
say.
thinking about it a lot more than I am.
Because I look at you and you
Right.
got, and like I see a thick mullet.
See,
It's
no,
attached
I
to the
imagine
hair.
when the hat's off, it's the same top.
Yeah, it's
I'm
not
original.
real.
Here's attached to that.
It's not real. So
Okay, well, okay, good. I just, I feel like it's kind of like disclosing if you have herpes to somebody, right? It's like, I have to tell you this.
Slot's one of the dumbest motherfuckers. He had this thing that he kept saying for a while. He said, if you raise your pinky when drinking, that would tell everybody in the room in ancient Victorian era that you had herpes.
What? I might have said this.
I thought it was like it meant you were rich, like fancy.
He was telling me that it means you have an STD, and I was like, okay, then why would anyone do this?
Yeah, why would you do
How
it?
would you know you had an STD in the Victorian?
I don't
era?
know.
back then.
A witch doctor's like,
Well, to be fair, I think you just look at the dick, and it's like,
yeah, but did they even
Yeah.
have a name for that back then? They probably called it like the Russian wax.
the drip.
It was called Beelzebub's Charm.
Yeah.
And it was
You
just
know,
a
if you
burnt
get-
chicken wing.
If you get 2 olives in your martini in World War II era in Europe, that meant there was a spy in the bar and you weren't free to talk
Yeah.
like about anything.
Yeah,
but if you
yeah.
got 3 olives, you were clear.
And then if you did this, they'd shoot you in the head immediately.
Yeah, if you got-
instead of this.
One olive is just getting nothing across.
1 olive is like, yeah, I don't know.
They just don't like you as a customer. It's like,
that means you
unrelated
suck.
to the war.
A regular guy.
Well, I wanted to do something for you guys. We all did, since you're new to our show, we're new to your show, we're new to each other, right? This is kind
We're
of like
exploring each other for the first time, it feels like.
our bodies are near each other.
It's funny because there's expectations of the people who like both of us on how good our chemistry will be.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so I guess maybe a test of that is your ability to read our vibes and aura.
That's right.
Oh, yeah, sure. I love
Yeah.
that. Or is
So-
big right now.
What we want to do
Very
is
Can I quick test before we
Please,
start?
please.
Do you remember our names?
Trinity?
Yeah.
Okay, got mine.
From the Matrix. He's named
Docs?
Yeah.
Frank, for sure, Frank. You?
You skipped me.
Dan.
Dan.
Frank, and Ludwig.
Ludwig gets there.
Yeah. Passing grade.
Awesome. Yeah.
I will say I'll never forget Graydon for as long as I live on
Yeah.
this planet Earth. Graydon.
I like that you were surprised by the G. Most people are surprised by the D.
Yeah.
Wait,
'Cause
why?
it's usually Grayson.
I didn't even think about
Don't
Grayson.
say that
I
name to
know
me.
your name
my
is
bad.
Graydon, and when I put your name in my phone, I still
"That's not
autopiloted
right."
Grayson.
I got
still
scammed by a
put it
guy
wrong.
named Grayson for $100,000.
Was it
right.
Grayson Allen from The Suns?
Grayson Goss, actually, from Nickelodeon.
Oh, really?
The camera's mine.
I like that. You're on our team. He was
Yeah.
really good at doing a SpongeBob voice.
Yeah,
this
he's
is
a
not
voice
a joke.
actor.
That's
Yeah.
creepy.
Yeah.
Creepy. It means he does it for kids, probably.
We said the same thing, you know? That's exactly what we
It's
said.
the only reason you're good at doing a SpongeBob. You're
Yeah.
not doing it to old people at the bar.
To
Doing
be
it to
fair,
kids.
when I say I would like water,
clear-
Sandy, water would be nice.
He
I do
also
it for
does a
you-
SpongeBob.
for you guys.
That was SpongeBob?
Water would be nice.
No, you have a good SpongeBob.
I've been
That wasn't
nervous.
it.
He's nervous. He's
That's
nervous.
really
Mexican
good.
SpongeBob.
That's better. That's great. That's good.
Oh my god, I'm sweating from bullets, dude. Anyway, we wanted to play a game with you guys. If you could be so kind, Zipper. Zipper's our producer. You might have noticed he's a big
See what I
floating
mean? You guys got weird names.
metal. And it's who said what. So we're gonna throw up a quote that we have said on this show, documented live, not live. And your job is to guess which one of us has said it. Okay?
Okay, yeah, we can do that.
I haven't seen any of these.
I don't know what I said.
Yeah. I also forgot a lot of these, so it'll kind of be fun for all of us.
Yeah.
But also, some of them feature they serve as discussion topics. There's one about Beyond Meat tasting like leg meat from a man,
I was going to say the exact thing. I was going to say Beyond Meat kind of tastes like people meat.
like from a man. Thank you so
does,
much.
yeah.
See, this is the vibe that we're
Not comfortable with the level of camaraderie over that.
What? That was the first thing I was going to say. It's in
Tastes
my
like
head.
from a man.
Comes to his
Beyond
mind.
Meat tastes like man meat.
It's like from a
Well,
pause.
Because why?
Hold on.
Right.
All right, let's get started. And there it is. It's the first one. There's no way I can tell human leg from Beyond Meat if it's seasoned.
And so their job is to guess Nick, Slime, me, or Aiden.
I don't even know.
That's the fun part.
Is there an answer key? Do we have an answer after this?
Oh yeah.
All right,
We'll
good.
reveal
Because
the
if you
answer.
guys aren't sure, that's not really any point in playing the game.
Yeah, I think it's slime. I'm gonna guess slime.
Is it because you think he's tasted man meat?
I think he just had a very spirited conversation about that just now, and no one else really chimed in.
That makes me want to go there, but I
we
gotta
were-
throw a curveball. Gotta keep the game interesting.
Okay, yeah,
I'm
sure.
going Ludwig.
All right.
We're keeping track. It is Riley versus Graydon.
For one, by the way, pause. Don't ever talk about man meat to me. Ever. Why are
Right.
you as a man talking about a man's meat?
That was a test.
This is my life has been horrible today. Can we time out real quick?
Yeah,
Can
of
you pull
course.
up Ludwig kissing man video rule 34, please?
You don't need to
Just
put
take the
Rule
last 2
34
words
in.
out. Yeah.
Ludwig rule 34, please. I did an event yesterday and I kissed a man, and all day today I've seen people on Twitter being like, pause, because what is up with the Diddy Olympics?
It's not Diddy Olympics if there's gay people just there.
That is
feel like
what
you
the young
would've-
people are saying.
I feel like you would have gotten some love for that.
Because I thought it was an act of bravery,
I think it is too. Yeah.
but apparently
Why did you kiss so weird though?
You did kiss weird.
You kissed so
I didn't
weird.
kiss weird.
Yeah,
you
roll the
kissed
clip.
so weird you had to do it twice.
Well, I kissed briefly.
I think you said
So
sorry.
for context, I
in the
ran an
middle of
event
it.
yesterday called Streamer Games, and in it we played horse, but it was Bull because it's sponsored by Red Bull. Anyway, one of the other teams, 2 girls kissed, including my girlfriend, and then the girl laid the ball in. And so our team, 2 guys had to kiss. It was a weird game of horse, I won't lie to you.
Sounds like a normal game to me.
That's how we played.
That's
I
how we do
guess-
it in the Midwest.
How about this? Let's real quick, we'll rate the kiss, then we'll move on. And tell me if it was brave of me to do, maybe.
Yeah, okay. This is
This is Lachlan. He's a Fortnite YouTuber from Australia.
taller than you.
He's
Great
taller
accent.
than me.
That's what I'm saying.
That was one.
That was one.
Why did you run it back?
Well, because they said it.
The ref
they
said it
literally-
wasn't
they literally
official.
said it wasn't enough, and they said I had to caress his head.
He loves Tom Brady
Oh,
so
that's-
much.
that makes sense.
I was gonna say it looks loveless.
Yeah, it did look.
It looked
loveless.
loveless.
It was
to you.
stiff.
Yeah,
It was so stiff.
Yeah, you were going through the motions.
I use more tongue with my dad.
From mom to dad. He already made a joke about his mom earlier. Love you, Larry. Can't do Lisa like this. Lisa, Larry.
This is so ceremonious.
Dude, look at your eyes. Look at your eyes. Go back. Pause on his
That one
eyes.
was weird. That was weird.
Are they open? Dude, why are you?
That's really bad.
I like it.
It looks like a Photoshop of 2
'cause
people
you-
kissing.
No, the face afterwards I don't like. It's homophobic. I think.
How?
You look mad.
Just you were like, ah, shoot.
Well, if you close the eyes and you kiss a man, it's gay.
Are you,
But
okay.
he closed his eyes and
Yeah.
he's not gay.
I think it's just
eyes is
polite.
the gay part.
It's just polite.
Keeping my eyes open so the gay ops
Did you
don't
keep your
see.
eyes open when we kiss?
Every time, because it's not gay if they're open.
That's
Right.
Has everybody here kissed a guy before?
Of course.
I actually, him is the
yeah.
only.
Okay.
Mostly each other when I
Great
think
job, by
about
the way.
it.
Appreciate that.
Have you kissed a guy?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
Just making sure we've all done it.
Yeah, fuck it.
yeah.
Fucking
I imagine you lady and tramped it like a cigarette. Yeah, that's how I imagine you kiss a guy. It's like a cigarette and you lady and tramped it with another
Yeah,
guy.
it's not bad.
Doesn't
I'm
have
about
to be
kiss
like
two
that.
Two
more.
red dots appear on your chest.
Shouldn't say that. Shouldn't threaten you guys with a kiss.
Yeah.
I think Ludwig said this.
All right, well, let's see who it is. It was Nick.
Oh, no way. You said
That's
that?
your name.
Yeah.
Trinity, you lied to us.
Was this about when we were talking about like cutting your own leg off and feeding it to your friends? That guy who did that?
Yeah, the guy who did that because he got it amputated and made tacos.
I remember.
I
now.
would never do that because I'm too loyal to brands. I
Oh,
couldn't.
you're petty.
I couldn't. No, I actually would just think about how maybe Beyond Meat would never give me their meat money.
No, you could be like, I made tacos out of my leg and it was gross, but you know it's not gross, etc.
Yeah, Beyond Me.
You know,
You thought that
Tyson
was
chicken.
good.
That's
You heard
not
that.
bad.
Yeah, okay, sure.
Would you guys eat a person if you were given the opportunity?
Which person?
What part?
I framed that a little weird. Let me try that again. In a pinch.
No.
Is it? It's a
Opportunity.
buddy? It's a buddy?
They live.
It's life or death.
Oh, yeah.
Slime.
Oh my God.
Croaks.
Does it kill them? Does it kill them? Oh, they're
You
dead
guys-
already?
They are croaking, and they say, "If you need to, eat me."
I'm sucking
wow.
the bone.
Yeah.
Well, you can't let it go
I'm
to
getting rid of it.
And then are you gonna eat the meat or what?
No, bone only.
Here's what I do.
Bone
I would eat you while you're like on your deathbed, and I would tell you what it tastes like, so you know, and then I wouldn't eat the rest of you
that's
after you
nice.
die.
That's
You're welcome.
It's
That's
weird,
what you
but
say.
it's
Thank
nice.
you. You say thank you. I say you're welcome.
I wouldn't do that. I would make sure if I'm the one on the chopping block, the eating block, I would make sure that my body tasted as disgusting as possible.
How would
How would you?
that?
Yeah. How would
I
you?
would eat only gummy worms.
You don't have the option.
That's crazy.
You're in a
Tastes
survival
Yeah,
situation here.
We probably don't need to eat each other if we have gummy worms. That's probably.
I eat all the gummy worms.
I was gonna say, like,
Immediately.
yeah, you don't have the resources to like craft your diet to taste.
Why would
bad.
gummy worms make
Also,
you
what a
taste
fucked
bad?
up Hansel and Gretel solution is like, nah, but I'm gonna taste bad.
I wanted to hurt.
You still get
I want you to be
cookies.
sad.
You're trying to fuck your friends
think-
over from the grave? That's
yes,
crazy.
yes, I am.
Oh yeah, I feel like there's other ways to
If
do
you just
that.
ate a bunch of gummy
ultimate
bears, you'd taste good.
No, the gummy bears wouldn't be good.
You'd
but-
also be robbing us of nutrition, which kind of defeats the purpose.
yeah, you guys would get something out of it. You could eat my delicious brain.
I bet that part's yummy for
No, it's
you.
not for me. All right, let's move on. Next one. It's kind of like Christopher Columbusing the pussy.
Oh,
Discovering it.
is Graydon an option for this one?
Might be rediscovering too.
Yeah, bad guy.
That guy.
Just wanna say
clear,
that.
just clear it
Hey,
up.
say what
you.
you will. I don't think he should have done the thing that was bad.
The killing.
Which thing?
Thank
The
you.
killing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Appreciate that.
I'm gonna get him by the end of this episode.
I mean, that's kind of a blanket statement, though. I don't want to put that on Christopher Columbus. You know,
Any descendants watching?
Any Spaniards?
He was Portuguese, just to be clear.
Yeah, man. I don't fucking care. I'm talking to my new
I
friend.
don't watch anime. That's cool though.
I don't watch anime. Sounds sick.
I fucking hate it. Nick's run that for 8 years.
It's a good
It
bit.
always
It's
pays.
new.
I know.
It always
yeah, we're
pays.
still learning. That's why we don't know who said this.
Who do you think said it? Who do you think would utter something like this?
It's between these two again. You already had one. I don't think you'd ever dare say something
I would
like
never
this.
Christopher Columbus the pussy.
I'm surprised you said it, even quoting it.
It's like a song.
I'll say anything if it's a quote.
Oh, that's good.
Zipper pull, not like us. Lyrics.
I'm gonna go with Ludwig on this one.
Keep the game interesting. I'm going slime.
All right.
It was Ludwig.
Motherfucker.
And you don't remember that.
I don't. What was even the context?
I don't know. I don't remember most of this.
How did you
Sex stuff.
How do you find it then?
I paid a couple of like ultra fans. I'm like, who has an encyclopedic knowledge of our show? And then I was like, all right, we need you to put some quotes together.
I'm Christopher Columbus.
You Christopher Columbus the pussy.
It's
I
crazy
mean,
because
man.
if I was guessing this right now, I'd be 0 for 2.
Yeah, I'm on.
Isn't that fun?
I think I'm realizing this is actually just a game of trying to beat them ourselves.
This is unfortunately more competitive than I expected.
Well, the odds are good because we keep picking different people. Yeah, that's strategy.
yeah, it's like
right
when
there,
you take
so.
the test and you make sure to like spread your letters. All right, next
Yeah.
one. So I bought a knife for $14,000.
That's Aiden.
Wow. A quick answer. Do you agree
Does
with
it
him?
change your answer if the context?
Pause. Don't
No?
say
Yeah.
anything.
My gut was Aiden, but I feel like it's just like, I don't know. Now I feel like it could be slime because of the way you asked that. I'm really reading into the body language
Yeah.
stuff here.
Don't mitigate. Don't
Metagaming
mitigate.
is okay.
I'm gonna go with slime because they're the only two left who haven't. We got to cover our bases. You
Yeah.
know?
Right.
This is smart to do. And it actually was Aiden.
Yeah, good one.
Wait, you're a bad test maker.
I'm not a bad test maker.
Yeah, 'cause
Rich,
you did-
Rich
you
is a
did-
bad test maker.
Because this next answer is 100% going to be slime because it was a Nick, a Ludwig, and an Aiden, and it's going to be a
I
slime.
actually don't know that. I didn't jumble them. Rich did, and we'll fire him after.
Why
if
did
it-
you know?
Okay.
What?
Why did you know?
Based on the experience we had together during the tour of the office 2 minutes before we started the podcast, I gathered that Aiden's an extreme enthusiast of things and maybe even a collector.
Wow. What did you do in this tour?
I sold another Volkswagen Jetta.
During the tour.
Which
Oh, he
is
said,
what
hold on, guys. I'm flipping a Jetta right
which
now.
is what funded the knife.
Yeah.
Is it an old knife?
Was it clear that it was a
no,
Counter-Strike knife? I was
it's-
trying to provide that
no, this is
context.
clear.
Yeah,
It's
I
a
know.
Counter-Strike knife. It
Oh, it's
is
a virtual knife.
It's a virtual knife. It doesn't give you an edge in the game.
It would have
but
been so much cooler if you bought a $14,000 physical knife.
That's
don't
what I
think that
assumed.
would be
Yeah, that's
cool.
what I thought it was.
Oh,
We're from
dude.
Ohio. We don't think about Counter-Strike.
You're saying it's a virtual knife? It was like cutting.
No,
is so
it's
much cooler, to be
cool.
clear.
It's cool.
I mean, it's sick. I mean, it's kind of like, what do you call them? The fucking...
NFTs?
There you go. Monkey.
Because when he plays the game, he can use his virtual knife.
Yeah, it's like
The cool part is
friends on
that
people.
Yeah.
the virtual knives, they appreciate.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like a real currency.
Well, they'd go up and down.
Appreciates.
Yeah. Well,
So
what's it at now?
Yeah, what's it at
What's
now?
it like right now?
Right
Yeah,
now.
right.
Like
What-
what we could say, like what it peaked at.
we can
No,
say
we can
where
say
it is
what
right
it's at
now.
right
Yeah,
now.
it's more about the wave and like where it might go.
Where it's right now.
Oh, okay.
These are actualized profits.
It's actualized profits.
Well, it's a loss.
1,000, but down.
1,000 down.
So it's
1,000
less-
down, and then add a few more hundred to the 1,000.
down maybe when
So
we're
12.
It's worth 12.5.
I know. You know what's really cool is that you can't even show them without opening up Counter-Strike.
Yeah.
But you can describe how cool it is to them.
I could. Yeah, it's blue.
That changes things.
Yeah, I feel like I'm
Blue is
really
a rare
into
color.
that.
Good color. You don't see a lot of blue. these days.
Every boy's
I'm
favorite
cool.
color.
I listen to music. I'm cool.
All right. On that note,
Is that the most expensive thing you've bought that's virtual?
Ooh.
Because that, you know.
Yeah. No.
what about that little empty apartment you bought?
Was your gloves more
I
expensive?
don't want to talk about the clubs.
What?
No, you can't be ashamed of it if you like the stuff. It's cool.
Oh, you can.
Dude, a guy from Ohio saying, if you like this stuff, holding a beer in his hand. Oh my God.
Hey man, I never played no
Me
Counter-Strike.
at some bar in Middle America trying to explain why my factory new Vice gloves are actually really cool.
Any game where you kill terrorists is worth the money to me.
Hey Bob, this guy's got $20,000 gloves on the computer. Oh shit, let's see him. He can't show us unless he starts up the game.
No, I need a computer. I need to be on my computer to show you.
You got like a physical version of them, or
Physical.
You have a certificate?
Freaking bill, title.
I don't know. Show your
No,
accountant
like
at the end of the
something
year.
non-fungible, like a little token to like represent that.
Yeah.
It's not actually an NFT.
How do you funge something?
what are we cracking here, Graydon?
These are some zyns. Is that all right with you?
What MG are we cracking? I mean,
6. What do I look like? A little girl? Did I just walk out of preschool? Did you pick me up from daycare? No.
Pop that in your
No,
foot.
I
He's
went
gonna go to space.
29 years.
He's gonna go to
No.
space. He's not used to a 6.
I hit a 3 yesterday. I'm fine. It's yesterday 3, today a 6. Tomorrow, who knows? I
He
might
kissed
just
a
Yeah,
man
probably.
twice yesterday. You can handle a little 6 milli.
That was in before they invented it.
If I could derail for a moment, do you guys have a subreddit for your show, like on
big time,
r/Hivemind?
Yeah.
Have
Do you like your subreddit first off? If
I
might?
love going on there.
He loves it. I go through phases where
I don't go on every day, but they'll talk nice about my girl on there, and I'll be like, "That's nice." And I have a burner, and I go into the threads, and I'm like, "Fuck yeah, she's hot as fuck."
any of the ones where it says that he's funnier than me, he goes like, "Fuck yeah."
He's the one posting it.
Our
too.
community is so smart.
It's entertaining though.
Why'd you ask, Aiden?
Oh, I was asking because when you popped this in, it reminded me of we went through a brief controversy on our subreddit where we were we were talking about zyns too much.
Oh, yeah.
After a trip, and we've been called out for promoting nicotine
Well, it's
products.
because I went to France.
Yeah, we get called for cigarettes. They're like, you guys talk so casually about cigarettes, and I'm like, I'm not telling them to smoke them.
I also don't give a flying fuck. Yeah. If you're watching something and you're like, Zen, buy Zen, go to store. It's like you are already fucked. Like, good luck with movies where they're killing people. Like, you can't watch guys talk about cigarettes.
Grand Theft Auto 1.
Yeah, you are screwed,
It's
dude.
an old
Yeah,
game.
we say a lot of worse stuff than, hey, we smoked a cig this
Yeah,
weekend.
you better turn around and stare at the wall for the rest of your life.
What do you guys think was your biggest controversy on the subreddit?
Biggest
In terms of ones that are
controversy.
like, come on, let's touch grass.
We've never had to apologize, but when we did bring Dignan back, the other co-host,
Yeah.
recently, his whole bit for about 40 minutes was migrants. Crime,
Migrant
migrant crime.
No
That
way.
is the big one.
You got JonTron?
Pretty much.
Shit.
And the AI summary of that episode was pretty much like a big focus on migrant crime.
Is that true? Like, what do you mean a bit about migrant crime?
It wasn't a bit.
Wasn't a
it was
bit,
40
yeah.
minutes of it, and that's just, I don't know.
was a
At least
tangent.
he's honest about it. He says how he feels, you know?
At least he's telling the truth about
Yeah,
migrant
he's-
crime.
Well, it's not the truth. It's what he thinks the truth is. 'Cause I correct him.
The harmless thing is that he was complaining about Albanians taking the good Twitch streaming jobs.
Yeah.
Which doesn't really seem like a real
That didn't
thing.
make any sense.
Doesn't make any sense. So it's almost like,
Shout out Tony on TikTok.
He did
He's
a.
an Albanian taking jobs.
What's
Right.
the jingle he did?
the jingle.
Can't
Take
trust
my
Albanians, and you never will be able
Albanians
to.
back.
Oh yeah, he did do like
the
a
baby back ribs.
baby back ribs parody of Chili's. take these Albanians. It's kind of like that. It doesn't really work. But
Wait, sorry. So he was your co-host. He was removed.
No.
He's
He's a
around.
part-time. He shows up every
So
once in a while.
you guys gave him a raise.
He kind of takes what he needs when he needs it. He's not really on
And
like.
we don't see him when he's not on the show. Like
You said his name is Dignan.
Dignan, yeah.
Right.
Yeah. He was gone for a few months actually, and then he returned with
Albania.
a big thing. Yeah. I don't know where he
Came
was.
back with like 4 tear tattoos.
Yeah.
You know, this is true. The only guy I ever met who my dad says that's a dangerous guy because he knows hitmen was an Albanian guy, and they just called him A. And he was bald. This is all true.
Just A?
They just called
Well,
him
if you're a
A.
hitman, you have to be bald. You can't have hair.
That's right.
Barcode on the
That's
back.
that's in the
No one's gonna
games.
hire you if you have hair. If I walked up and was like, "Yeah, I'll get him killed for you," then you're like, "All right, boy, shut the fuck up." Nice middle part.
All right, moving on to our little game here.
It's you.
Global warming is not real. It was a cool day. It's getting cool again.
Oh man.
I kind of feel like this could be Nick. Now that I'm actually thinking about it.
We're on the same page right now. This is
fucked.
It sounds like
fucked.
Nick.
Yeah, it's Nick.
Yeah.
All right.
It's
I'm
Nick.
gonna go slime here.
There's actually Ludwig.
Yeah.
You're dropping Trump cadence quotes about global warming.
I still lose because I guessed me.
Here's the thing. Outside of migrant crime, global warming, sure. Well, let's talk about nuclear warming. All right?
That's what I'm saying.
Because that can happen a lot faster if it were to happen.
Yeah, that's all we got.
This was on a Primo episode, actually. So it was deep in the web.
Okay, so on the Primo, I'm allowed to espouse my right-wing views, but it's paywalled.
Good for you, man.
We don't put that
Good for you.
public, right?
Keep your right wing views.
I keep my grift paywalled.
Like, what's the conservative YouTube called?
What do you mean?
Rumble.
There you go.
Oh yeah, I love that.
Throw it up on
that
Rumble.
stuff.
Dude,
Fucking-
Rumble got scammed by I think about it every day, how Speed and Kai scammed them. You know about this?
What'd they do?
They got paid millions of dollars to have a Speed and Kai show. They had this like movie Hollywood production trailer for it.
Oh,
they
yeah.
had 6 streams scheduled over 6 months. They do them. They don't promote them at all. They have horrible viewership. It ends. Now they start doing them on YouTube. They get 400,000 combined viewers. And everyone on Twitter just goes, yeah, the greatest heist of all time. No one's like mad that they did it.
No,
They're
hell
all like,
no,
hey,
yeah.
good shit taking the money from the Rumble people. Wow.
It's probably not even conservative. Let's be honest. It's probably the Saudis.
The money?
Let's not open up that can of worms.
Look, we're esports guys.
Oh,
we know how it goes.
We talk about Saudi Aramco on this podcast.
Okay, you know Jamal Khashoggi?
No, but he's probably the reason they took Phil Mickelson from me. I want him back! I want Lefty back!
There is a real domino path from Jamal Khashoggi to live golf.
Yes,
there
I'm sure
really
there
is.
Dead ass.
there is.
He got put into a lunchbox, pretty much.
Oh, yeah, he's a journalist who they
Yeah.
killed.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he got chopped up.
What's the,
Oh, yeah. To
What's
that
the
is insane.
prince? What's the prince? that did-
MBS.
Yeah.
We all know NBA. He loves Dota. We all love Dota.
Yeah.
The speaker
Apparently he loves golf. Never seen him fucking play.
Next one. If we opened a brothel for little people, that would make money.
That's slime.
Yeah, that's slime.
That's slime. 100. Yeah, you seem like a
100%.
business guy.
A smart one at that.
And small business. Small business. Support small businesses. Support small businesses.
I want it to be clear, as me, yes.
Yeah, of course.
That it's little people like, like Tyrion Lannister.
Yeah, not children. Yeah.
What did you think we thought?
I just wanted to make sure there was Tyrion Dinklage, you're right, yes. To be, a place for him to come.
They don't call like elementary school little people school. It's like that's a different.
Maybe they shouldn't.
No, they call it
Never mind.
I hit the quick time of it. It's so clean. Yeah. Maybe
the
they shouldn't.
Oron.
And this was us talking about business.
I think
venture.
it's pretty clear what you're talking about. You're talking about a brothel for little people.
But can big guys go?
For and by, if you will.
For bi people too. Cool.
Hell yeah. They should be allowed in.
He also made a child pageant.
That was not.
It was for adults.
So did Trump. True.
This is
And he's a terrible guy.
that,
So.
to be fair, is like an everyone thing. We
What
brought up
is-
the child
What do you mean
pageant.
it's an everyone? Not us.
You
Oh,
guys
like
have so
adults
much
dressed
catching
like
up to do.
You've never hatched a plan to have a child pageant for adults.
What do you mean?
What is the for adults?
You know what?
And Riley, it's an excellent question. 'cause
Only adults
I was
can go.
wondering. But
I think
the
it's
name
rational.
confuses some.
Why don't we?
You think the name's confusing? Let's move on. Let's just move on.
He's amused by that, I guess.
I was so clear that the child pageant was adults only.
That's Ludwig.
Wow. Wow, really? Really?
It's all you, man.
That's definitely
It's been a while. It could have been. I don't remember the Christopher Columbus one either. So. Yeah. You were so clear about it. What's your guess here?
It is clear. My guess is slime.
Yeah, it's a good one too.
Good guess.
It was actually Aiden.
Oh,
What?
So
real shit. They were all in on this. They all came to me one time and they said, "We have an idea for you, Ludwig."
Well, Lud's the
please."
money guy.
He's the money
I'm
guy.
the
we have an
Why do you go to
idea.
dad for money?
You know, I'm the Trump of this situation.
Could have sworn it was slime, but go ahead.
Yeah, and well, they all came to me and they said, "We have an idea. It's a child pageant for adults only." And Aiden made it clear that no children were allowed.
There'd be no kids at the child pageant.
It's a child. Why is it called a child pageant?
Adults only.
It's a good question.
It's so hard to understand about
so
this.
many
you're
questions
dressing
about
up
it.
as a little kid,
I-
and that gets you guys off.
No, not
or
necessarily.
What do you mean? Like a child. Child is the qualifying word. Like you can just take that and just call it a pageant. There you go.
then you
Oh,
put
well,
on the
no,
market.
'cause then it wouldn't be.
Drop the child.
Drops a child.
You call it a little kid.
Then adults only is what goes on the sign, and then you realize, oh, it's for adults.
Because I want adults to come to the event.
right?
Okay.
I want.
Who's competing?
Who's pageant?
Well, it's open qualifier. So it's
Regional qualifier.
We're actually hoping you guys run.
I can do a good walk.
The Midwest.
It's been a while since I did a pageant.
Yeah, we'll chop off your shins like Hank Hill's dad, and then we'll get you guys walking on the
This
runway.
just is like Danny DeVito in morgue makeup, you know, doing that. I didn't do this.
We do not do kids.
All right, next one. Manscaped. They get it by farming Iberian children's blood and putting it in the batteries.
When did we say this?
I think we said this during a
During a
Manscaped.
Manscaped
This is
ad,
also
yeah.
not
Did they pay
sponsored.
us?
Did we get paid for this
No,
week?
I don't know. You guys also, this isn't sponsored. You can say whatever you want, but
I
this is
used
something.
Manscaped to shave my cat's asshole today.
Really?
Yeah.
Your cat is a girl, so I don't know about that.
My cat is actually
girls
a
have
man.
assholes.
Girls have assholes.
No.
Yeah, but it's Manscaped.
We've never seen one.
Oh yeah, but you can use it for whatever.
Thank you.
You
Thank
can't
you.
scape not a man.
You can scape anything if you try. I escaped a
Dude,
cat.
gender is fluid. You got to quit
Thank
being
you.
stuck so, so
Speaking of,
far in
my
the
cat
past.
is a girl but identifies as a man.
Yeah,
It's actually
so
also true.
Not a
Get
joke.
fucked.
It's real.
Durs is
But anyway, yeah, I had to shave
non-binary.
Durs' asshole today. So
All right, who do you think threw this one out?
I'm gonna go with Manscaped. It's probably just in the copy.
Yeah,
It's in the brief.
yeah. Must say.
Yeah.
I think this is Nick.
I think it's slime again.
No, this has to be fucking slime.
I'm gonna say slime.
It's actually Ludwig.
No, you're lying.
100%.
I don't even know what Iberia is.
I know, that was crazy. I read this.
Is it? Oh yeah. I took a pill in Ibiza.
No, that's
not
a different
Iberia.
place.
The Iberian Peninsula includes
you're
Portugal
you're
and
the
Spain.
geography guy now.
Iberian, they
I'm not
got
the
the
geography
ham.
guy. I just understand basic stuff.
No, pull up a map. What's that country?
They got that Iberian ham.
It is
in
the
flex.
Russian.
No, the one that we made you point on a map.
It's real.
Kosovo?
Yeah, can you
You
find
want
Kosovo
them
on
to
a
point
map?
to Kosovo on the map?
No.
Okay. I thought you were about to bang
He
that.
always loves playing geography.
Can you back it up a
games.
second? I want to make sure I read this right. I said, Manscaped. They get it by farming Iberian children's blood and putting it in batteries.
That, when I hear you say it, it sounds right.
You probably
It
watched the
sounds
documentary
like-
right
yeah.
before, and you had some
Iberia.
fresh vocab.
Oh, that's where
in
they
your
get the
mind.
ham.
Fuck.
He said it. You were
Kill
talking about
yourself.
He said that.
There's
As
no
we did
way.
The boar's head, ham. And
Who are we talking to?
Speaking of which,
We were gonna bring ham.
you
I
bring
don't
the.
watch anime.
I
forgot to bring
I
ham.
was promised a ham on the phone.
Yeah.
Right.
I ate it on the way. There was a lot of traffic, dude. We
lying.
drove from
I
Venice.
do see some ham netting and coming out of your mouth.
And
right
it's
there.
not lip gloss, that's honey.
When did we get the ham? I conked out for a
Yeah,
second.
you conked out and I ate a ham.
Wow.
Moving on. Yeah, Osama bin Laden is a generational talent.
That's
That's
it.
true.
That could be anybody.
That could be
I do
anybody
know.
with
I
a
do
half
know.
a brain.
That's just someone observing the game.
Yeah.
Respect game.
He could hoop.
Yeah.
I don't know if he was a
He's tall.
generation.
He's a tall guy.
Nobody talks about
how
Osama bin
tall was
Laden's
he?
EuroLeague years.
6'8",
No lying.
I think
He
he
was
was
not
I
6'8".
think
He was like 6'5".
OBL was a bucket.
adjusted for inflation though.
Right, right,
6'8".
right.
Didn't Bin Laden have like a karaoke machine, like a Lady Gaga karaoke machine or something?
No, he didn't. It wasn't just Lady Gaga. He had a karaoke machine, and then on his hard drive, there's like a bunch of Lady Gaga
And
albums.
sick video games.
Yeah, he like
Sick video
modded
games.
out
He had
old
Visual Boy
yeah,
Advance
bunch of-
emulator.
and
Oh,
child
sick.
porn.
What?
So yeah, and that's
Wow, so he really was a bad guy.
We should lock that
turns
guy
out he
out.
was a bad guy.
Say what you will, but I think that's wrong.
Yeah,
I was on the
Yeah,
fence.
All right, what's your guess?
I'm gonna go with Nick on this one.
All right. It's actually me.
I'm learning so
Very
much
proud of
about my vibe.
Honestly, I am just going based on like an alternation thing. Like
Right.
I'm like, hey, hasn't been a Nick one in a while.
You're using
Yeah,
the
yeah.
test to take the test.
Yeah.
thought
Yeah,
that'd be
the
cool.
answer's
I
always C, by the
should
way.
have done it.
I didn't study.
All right, next
I
one.
got it.
My wife makes me dress up as Donald Duck and quack into her box.
Who the fuck has a wife?
And empty.
What the fuck?
I'm gonna say that's Slime again because I can't see his left ring finger.
How long have you been in a relationship?
Me? That feels a little personal. We
Yeah,
don't barely
so
know each
true.
other.
Invasive
Jesus
question.
Christ. Yeah.
You just talked about
Invasive just ask
She is
her,
hot.
guys.
Super hot. So hot you wouldn't even believe it. You'd say, how'd that happen?
That's great. You're a tall guy. I get it. I
Nice.
get it.
I'm learning how to wink.
He's new to it. I'm gonna go with I'll go with Nick again. It's Nick. Yeah.
All right. What's your thoughts?
Slime.
Slime? It's actually Nick.
You seem married because you're more reserved.
I'm not married.
He's close to it.
I'm just not married.
I'm just pretending like I get it. You know
He's
what I
been
mean?
saying my wife for a while though.
That's
He
nice.
said this while dressed as in a judge wig.
A smart man once said my wife, Ludwig.
Oh,
My
true.
wife, my wife, my wife, my wife. You know that song?
Holy shit.
Yeah, you can say.
I knew you were into
Weekend.
music, but
Damn.
damn.
That was a Roy Ayers interpolation.
More where that came from. Next one,
He's wearing a
Slime.
Roland 909 shirt. That's
Yeah.
hard as fuck.
You got that from Dylan.
I got that from Dylan over there.
Great shirt.
And from Roland.
Is
909
this like a
truck.
yard, by the
Techno.
way? Can I take a leak like right in the back?
Absolutely, yes, 100%.
All right, cool.
Yeah, whenever.
Thank you.
Next one. Women are constantly telling me I'm wrong and I will get my revenge.
Ludwig.
It's Ludwig.
I don't think that level of misogyny would come out of my mouth.
Based on how you made us review that dude kiss and how weird you felt about it, I'm going with you on this one.
I was showing that it's okay.
You
Wow,
look
you
like
did
you
a
wanted to
poor job.
spit afterwards.
I don't think he was a good kisser. Is that my fault? He has salty lips.
Because he's Australian?
Yeah, it was like, and he kissed like, it was facing the other. Yeah, it's weird.
Oh, okay.
hate
It was upside
Australians.
down.
Yeah.
They kiss upside down over
The
there.
lips are switched.
Yeah, I'll go with Slime.
You think it's Slime? Guess what, bitch? It's Nick.
Oh, sorry, bitch.
And to be clear,
Sorry, bitch.
I've patched things up with the women.
You think so?
I no longer would like
Historically,
revenge.
he's the misogynistic one.
Yeah. it's
Aiden
kinda
is the
like-
bisexual one.
True. Oh, okay.
the lurching. Like, my man.
You and me are hanging out later.
Let's fucking go, bro.
Are you the wild card? Is that the deal?
I think I am, but you know when the show goes long enough, everyone kind of becomes Charlie, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's
Slime
where we ended up.
historically is the one who has put out the most death threats against fellow YouTubers.
It's not a
Right.
death threat if you want someone to get in a paramotor and sail over the pyramids in the paramotor, and maybe the paramotor is not very well maintained. It's not a death threat.
Do you have anything to do with the making of any of that stuff? Like, are you setting anything up?
I
or-
kind of put my hands on my hips and I say, looks fine.
Are you flying with them?
Oh, okay.
Are you flying with them though?
No, absolutely not. I'm just scared of heights.
Right.
Yeah, I'm scared of heights.
Right.
But I'll be
I'm
there
scared
when-
of the pyramids.
scared of their
Those things
power.
freak me out. How do they do it?
Too pointy.
Aaron Rodgers up next.
One baby died this week because of my actions, but I had to do it for science.
Ludwig.
I'm learning about my vibe too.
Slime.
I feel it. You think it's Slime? Guess what? It's actually Aiden.
Fuck, that was my next guess.
When did I say
When
this?
did you say this? Aiden, this is when you tried drinking breast milk at a friend's house and you told us about that.
At a friend's house, like we're hitting the bong and then deciding.
Did
to
you
try
not do this?
We didn't hit the bong.
You tried breast milk
I
at a
tried the breast milk.
What age?
This is, by the way, during a shortage.
of the breast? Is that
I'm,
months ago?
so
I need all
I'm
the ages.
27 right now, so
Okay.
I was 26.
You were
That's
26.
too old.
Yeah.
This
And
is
how
during
old
the
was-
shortage, to be clear, which is why a baby died. Because
Shortage wasn't last year.
there was a mega shortage last year. You
It was
don't-
that was years
Adderall and
ago.
breast
no,
milk.
you don't keep up with babies.
I don't.
Wait, you took Adderall
fast.
first? Oh, yeah.
Because I don't want either of these demographics
He's the
to
drug
get what
guy,
they need.
and I would say breast milk is kind of a drug in a way.
Who's
You're
breast
the drug guy?
milk?
Drug guy?
Yeah. By far.
That surprises me.
They're both Soberman.
There's
Well, so you were the drug guys.
I was. He never was. I was. I had a benzo problem, mostly Xanax.
Any
It's been a
benzo's a
long
problem.
time. 12 years. But
Congratulations.
Yeah, congrats on
Thank
that.
you.
That's a really hard one to quit, I'll say.
You're telling me, brother.
I know some friends who.
It's the real deal. But he drinks breast milk as. Why are you as a
Not
man?
while I'm doing drugs, to be clear.
But you did drink breast milk, and it was a
Sober.
year ago.
Sober.
Whose breast? I need to know.
Whose breast? I know women
Whose breast?
who are lactating.
Oh, wow, what an ally.
And you pull the clap back?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you were just saying, women. I thought that was cool.
My girlfriend's a nanny and she takes care of
Okay, this is gonna get
weird.
and she said, try the breast milk. And I said, no. And she's like, you have to. And I was like, why would
So
I?
you stole the breast milk.
Yeah, did you guys do this like in the dead of night, like out of the fridge?
So wait, it
Yeah,
was
under a
siphoned?
bridge.
Like you didn't get it directly from the breast.
No, I was not hitting the tit. I was
That is
just
the guy I knew
Yeah. Oh
at
wait,
a strip club.
Yeah, you were telling me that.
Yeah, he was getting a lap
Said it was really
dance.
salty, right?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
was
he
it-
just got sprayed with it?
No, he pulled it out.
Oh, and didn't expect it to lactate.
Oh.
You're
Well,
allowed
that's-
to pull it out?
It's nutrients.
Well, like pull like you pull from the
yeah,
bottle.
he
he
was-
drew.
He drew.
and it's probably one of them back room ones. You're not really allowed to do that.
Bazookies. Detroit.
Detroit, that's the name of the spot.
Bazookies.
Hit up
Bazookies is the name of the
hit up
spot.
Greek Town.
And use code the yard if you want to get 20% off.
20% off a
Bazookies.
dance at Bazookies.
All right, next one. That was Aiden. Time in. I'm a convicted pedophile.
Wait, the answer's gonna be.
What does time in mean in this? Like, oh, you had a timeout and then like you're timing back in?
Yeah.
And then
Exactly.
you say that?
Yes.
Exactly.
Okay.
I'm glad you picked up on that right away.
Ludwig?
Yeah, that's what I said. Sorry.
No, it's okay.
I don't know.
That's okay.
I'm going slime.
It was me. But
Okay.
the context of this is we were all doing an episode dressed as the other person, and I was Ludwig the entire
In a
time.
way.
Oh,
And
okay.
we had a rule where you could time out to be yourself if you needed to.
Oh, okay.
So he timed in, and
So we would use it as a weapon.
Right.
And so I timed in to say something he has, does, and will say all the time.
Right, totally.
That's fucked up.
Hey, well,
Thank
I was
you.
just quoting.
It is.
I was just quoting the guy who
Thank
says
you,
it.
thank you to Manscaped for sponsoring this podcast.
How far did you guys go to dress up like each other? Like, did you shave your face?
No. Well, actually, at the time I didn't have a beard. I got a wig. We dressed up.
I'd say
it
like,
wasn't crazy.
Okay.
high school video. Like you have to make a video for Spanish class level of art.
I got a bald cap. Weared one of his hats. Nick went into my closet and got my real clothes.
Okay.
We
We tried a bit.
Yeah, you actually looked great.
Thank you.
You wore glasses. You were all black. It was.
Yeah.
You're
It's
really
an easy
handsome.
fit to match.
Everyone thinks you're handsome, and we like it when you are
You think so?
handsome. We like you.
Appreciate that.
Next one.
Still doing this
is that
game,
one?
huh?
Wait, that's it.
I think
That's
that's the last one.
Yay!
I won, I think.
Final
Yeah.
score 2,000 points, 7.
7. It's fine.
It's close.
Wait, is this edited or is this live?
Oh, it's
It's
edited.
edited.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, it's like. Whoa.
Can you piss?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know
please.
how
Is
to
that
get
going to kill the
No,
vibe?
no,
He
no.
needs to go piss.
We'll just talk without you.
Guys, what things do you think are most enjoyed hard?
Hmm.
The gut.
Probably my penis, like the ball, like my ball, the thing on my balls.
I was thinking roads to glory.
The thing on your balls.
I was thinking like gobstoppers.
Ooh,
I was
gobstoppers
but I was
for
thinking
sure.
maybe the penis that's attached to my balls, my torso, my pelvis.
But the problem for me is that
My shit's small.
But it gets bigger sometimes, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
the problem for me is that mine isn't hard. It's just soft.
Oh.
Much unlike a road to glory. I'm struggling.
You could use a little boost.
I could use a little boost. I'm not gonna lie about it. I'm 34.
That's respectable.
I want you to feel confident and hard.
Yeah.
And I got something special for you. It's called Hims, a sponsor of today's podcast.
Oh.
Thanks.
yeah, that's
Ludwig.
right. It's a personalized ED company.
ED treatment.
It's personalized ED treatment for you or you
Or me?
or you.
Or you?
That sounds pretty cool. I've heard it's simple and 100% online. I don't have to go to a doctor and say, "Hey, listen, doc, I got a problem for
Yeah,
you
no, you don't have to do any of that
solve."
because they provide affordable sexual health treatments from all comfort of your couch.
And if you
From-
do
all
get
from the comfort of
prescribed,
your couch.
it ships right to your house for free.
No insurance needed?
You don't need insurance, and you also don't even need a penis.
You don't need insurance in life at all, ever. You don't need it. You don't need it.
It's not going to be as useful if you don't have a penis.
Car
but
insurance is a scam, mostly.
Hims does have hundreds of thousands of trusted subscribers, so if Edie is getting you down, it's time to find the option that works for you.
I wouldn't say I'm getting down, but I'm pretty down.
Buy something that gets you up. You know what I mean?
You know what I mean? So go to hims.com/theyard.
That's HIMS.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you doing it now?
Sorry.
That's HIMS dot
slash the yard.
Oh, Aiden ruined the whole thing.
For your personalized ED treatment options, hims.com/theyard.
Hey, Aiden, why don't you read the tiny text for us?
The products mentioned are chewable compound products which are not approved by or verified for safety or effectiveness by the FDA. Prescriptions require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. Restrictions apply. See website for details and important safety information. Subscription required. Price varies based on product and subscription plan.
You're not even a fart.
I can't wait till you're bigger, man. We're gonna get through
We're gonna get
this.
you there.
Are you gassing them up?
I'm gassing him up because I got the Hims on the way, and he is going to be a happy little guy.
Have you tried rubbing it?
Speaking of dickheads,
Now,
have you repeated
Now
while
that
road
he's
tripping?
fucking gone.
Huh?
Have you repeated while road tripping, like in a bottle or a
Yeah,
cup?
of course.
Yeah. Have you done it while driving?
Not while driving, no.
Dude, I used to do it, and I used to be good at it until I drove next to this dude. It was like dead stop traffic, so it wasn't dangerous. It was on a highway. And then this guy in a truck pulls up next to me, saw my whole dick out, saw my whole operation.
because he's high up.
But I couldn't like
Yeah.
drive away. So I just stood there in my Volkswagen peeing into a Dunkin' Donuts.
But a trucker recognizes real. Like those guys pissing bottles. For
No,
like,
it was just like a Ford F-350.
oh, it was just like a big
yeah, if it
ass
was a
truck.
trucker, he'd be
Guy.
like,
Yeah.
and pull up his.
It was
But-
like a suburbanite. Like
Yeah.
I got a big
Were you
truck.
peeing into a cup?
Yeah, Dunkin' Donuts, like a large cup,
Oh, okay.
but like through the lid of it, because I didn't want like splashback.
Through what part of the lid?
They do like those like
Oh,
little,
like the little nozzle
holes.
tip lid.
And like, well, mine's so big it wouldn't fit in it.
Right.
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 But the meatus.
You're talking about where the straw goes in.
No.
That's what I was picturing. I was like, there's no
It's
way
like-
you're
it's
peeing.
like-
It's like crazy.
You know how they have those new age like, oh, you don't have to use a straw. We've made an opening, and it's like a parabola.
I know what you're talking
sippy
about.
lid.
That is a very small target, though.
Well, so again,
I think the Dunkin' Donuts one's like it's like bigger than average.
it's bigger than average, and again, it wasn't in it, right? I couldn't fit it in it,
Right.
But I had to just
What's the gap from the head of your penis where your pee is coming out and the lid?
like
There's a
womp
gap.
rat. What? Sorry.
Womp rat.
Size of a womp rat.
Like in Star Wars.
yeah.
Is it? We're talking like an inch of like piss that's not touching anything.
So what's the
Wait,
size?
like,
of
is your tip touching the lid? Is
yeah,
what
it,
it's
it has to make direct contact. It has to
I
make a
see.
seal.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Because I like if it's a Gatorade bottle, it's just like a little
you
bit
put
more
the
of an
whole shit.
opening, and then you can just kind of like you're close to it, and you just right in.
My shit is if it's one of them, fairly medium sized ones. The shit just goes right in. There. It's like docking.
I'm worried about it.
My shit's going.
It's like an elephant trunk.
just in your piss.
The most unsettling part is whenever you pee into a bottle or anything, it's just how warm it is.
Oh, yeah,
like
it's crazy how hot it is.
And then you're like, that's how warm I am.
I love
Yeah.
that. Am I crazy to love that?
I like it, but I used to work on a Christmas tree farm, and I would go pee in
got
like
that
the
vibe.
porta potties, and I was like, oh my god, there's steam coming off of it. Like it's like, and then the whole thing's steaming. It's like crazy
Yeah.
how hot your piss is.
Yeah.
You know?
Love the drinking fountain down there, by the way, in the toilet.
Oh, yep.
Do you guys have a bidet?
Oh, we did have one in the house we lived in Cincinnati.
Yeah, but that was like a sink. That was like an
Yeah, it was like a
old-
fucked
You just
old
turned on
bidet.
an old faucet.
Oh, it was a
different-
separated unit thing?
Yeah, and you burst out like rusty
style.
water.
That's the French
Yeah.
way.
Those are weird.
Yeah.
Those are weird.
Those are weird 'cause you got to put your fingers in your asshole to
How
use
do
them.
you
That's not weird. It's
do you use those by like you finish at one toilet and then you just go
Yeah.
like
You don't use
waddle
it
over
after
to
you
the
come,
others?
it's after you poop.
You poop walk to the second toilet.
You waddle.
Yeah,
your
yeah.
pants around your ankle.
You wipe with toilet paper first, and you
Right.
flush the
Then
toilet
what's the
paper.
fucking point?
Yeah.
Of living in a country like this.
Anal stimulation.
Dude, we went to Italy once, like years ago, and shot a podcast episode, and it was because he wanted to go on a vacation. And
country.
then he made us all come. Anyway, to Italy, and then we went to this house. And I was just eating like pastas and carbs
As
and
one
stuff
does.
as one does. And
You watched the entirety of Squid Game. Was it Squid Game?
I watched Squid Game. I didn't do my.
Didn't leave the hotel.
I had a low social battery, right? And I get made fun of for it. Introverts are a protected class.
Loser.
Yeah.
That's what I got.
I think it's fine that you're bald and introverted. Personally,
I wouldn't swirly the fuck out
And
of
that you watched
in high
the
school.
English dub for Squid Games. I think that's fine.
I did not.
You watch
Come
the
on.
English
It's
stuff.
a fucking animal. And we go into this like beautiful villa that we like rented as to place to shoot the podcast, and it's amazing. And I took, I think, top 5 largest dumps in my life
Nice.
into the toilet of this Italian villa, and I
Can't
had
handle
to.
it.
Their toilets were not made for my American power,
right?
I had to break it up with a pen.
Oh, God.
Isn't that crazy?
That's awesome. Yeah. It's fucking awesome.
When I was growing up,
Mussolini's rolling in
My
his
family
grave.
does that on Easter every year.
What have you done to our beautiful nation?
when I was growing up, I kept eating quarters. And my mom like took me to the doctor, and they were like, "Oh, I don't know. You're gonna have to check every day to make sure that they come out."
They
Dude.
do like an X-ray. You look like a gumball machine.
And so I would poop, and then I'd walk out of the bathroom and be like, "Your turn, Mom," and she would go in with a toothbrush and break.
Were you like
my
sneaking them? Like were you sneaking the quarters? So
She
you always-
yeah, she didn't like that I was eating them. I was taking them.
You're like at dinner and you're like,
Yeah.
Would she would she take the money back, or would she flush the money?
They didn't take it to Coinstar.
It depends. Depends how.
They're like 23 cents.
with a fucking bucket of shit. You're just like, it'll shit'll.
No,
Like you're sifting gold on the corners
you
on the
can
coin
do
store
it.
machine.
I promise, this is gonna be worth your time.
It's worth the 10% fee they take.
Take it to Coinstar and just shove poop.
Yeah, that's what it's for.
No, I swear there's quarters in
It's to
there.
catch cough drops, and poop, and paper clips.
No, I'm not homeless.
Fuck, Riley, do you stop eating them?
Poop is money.
You ain't Quentin. What age was your last quarter eaten?
Oh, sorry. Was I
all
in
right.
your space?
A low key, yeah.
No.
Your space is over there, and mine's
Is it
over
cool to do
Yeah,
this?
please.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
why
it
it's
is
bent.
cool.
That's why it's fucked
Oh,
up.
that's awesome. Last time I ate a quarter. Let me think.
We're talking like 8.
What day
Match your
is it?
socks
What day
and
is it?
t-shirt.
I did today.
It looks great.
Thanks, man.
That's thoughtful.
I appreciate
Very
that.
demure.
I probably ate one when I was 15. I'm gonna be honest. I think I ate a quarter when I was
Your
15.
mom is taking
but
you
it was
look
like
at your teenage dumps.
no, she didn't. That was not like this was ones for old times.
That was a relapse. That was a genuine
I had to
relapse.
stop when I was like 6 or 7 probably
That
with
sucks,
the quarters. But
Okay.
yeah.
I put a bubblegum wrapper in my ear one time too far, and I couldn't get it out.
Did you have to go to the hospital?
Yeah, panicked, and then actually no. This is what you did in a small town. My mom took me to the fire station. There was no urgent care. or anything.
Yeah.
And a fireman looked in my ear with a flashlight and then grabbed tweezers and pulled it out. And it was a Bazooka Joe bubble gum wrapper that had a comic.
A little
on
comic
it.
on it?
Yeah.
And it's just it depicts you with the thing in your ear, and you're like, oh my god.
I'm always surprised about how many things firemen do.
Oh, you
Like,
could just
like,
go to the
when I was
fire
like, oh
office.
yeah, like the cat in the tree. That's a fireman's job for
that
some
guy.
reason.
In a
Well, they got
small town.
ladders.
Yeah, and then now they're picking stuff out of kids' ears.
Yeah.
It's like an old trope. It's like if you want to abandon your baby, you leave it at a fire station.
Yep.
Oh, I know.
In a basket.
And that's
Also-
how new firefighters are born.
They raise them. They're wards of the state. They also have sand. If you need sand,
Oh yeah.
you can go to the fire. You know shit like this. You're
Yeah.
from a small town too.
Yeah.
Are you from a small town?
Me? Oh, kinda, but it's like a suburb of the city, and he was like 15 minutes west of me.
Got
in
it.
The, in
What's
the
your
real
graduating
country.
class?
13. He was.
Jesus.
What?
No. He didn't mean year.
Oh, my bad. Oh, my
Amount of
God.
people.
Amount of people.
No,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
what I thought.
This one will be better.
That's so small.
84.
No, it was 2013.
Yeah,
84
yeah, yeah,
people.
yeah.
Wait, you thought he meant 13 people?
I thought he meant 13 people. I was like,
Yeah, I
holy
was like,
Holy
that's
shit,
so
that's the year.
It's
tiny.
like one teacher for the whole
They
school
like
for
don't
every
have
year.
plumbing. There's 13 people.
There's like 84 people. We all, you know.
My
it's
graduating
gross.
class, 69 kids. Not even a joke.
Oh, that's
hell
sick.
yeah.
Hell, you
You
guys should start a
69
Discord.
kids. Cool.
I
Clip
see.
that. All right. There goes again. Walked right into that one.
Yeah. Do you know all of them still?
100%. I could rattle off, I think, every one of my graduating classmates. A couple of them are dead.
Yeah, I was gonna say rip
Right,
to
yeah.
a couple of
Yeah,
them.
real
inevitably.
shit. One person, I've mentioned this before, she had 7 kids and then died in her sleep.
Ah,
Isn't that crazy?
that's,
One
that's
of
old school.
7 kids is a lot.
I know.
Yeah.
One of them's named Blazin. So I hope genuinely
Is
I
that
hope
one of the reindeer?
everything works.
She's got the Pokemon's
She was
name
just
wrong.
really into Pokemon Emeralds.
Genuinely, I think before. No, it wasn't before Emerald came out. Anyway,
The 8th dwarf.
that's something that happens.
Stoner
Also,
dwarf.
you live in those small towns. It's like people are getting on fucking 4-wheelers. They're getting on jet skis and stuff. It's more common and it hits harder because there's less of you. So you're like, oh
Yeah.
shit.
So you guys are like childhood friends.
Like we met when we were like 15, 16.
Yeah,
something
right
like
when
that,
you
yeah.
finished with the quarters thing.
Yeah.
We started
Yeah.
His last quarter.
After my
Were
last
you guys in like
quarter.
a class with only like 7 kids in it by chance, or like a really small classroom with like, not a lot of kids in the school in the class, but you guys
No, we
eating
weren't
quarters,
in that.
eating
No, my class
erasers.
was huge. I was on the basketball team.
Fucking normal people. in my
Oh,
class.
for a secend.
Yeah, then I got cut.
Yeah.
Did you guys fuck with each other? Like, did you immediately like each other when you met and were friends?
It took a second. We were like part of the same friend group, but never hung out alone until we were like 20.
Yeah, okay.
And then we were hanging out alone
Until you
constantly.
ciphered for the first time.
Yeah, freestyle.
You
Yeah,
realized,
freestyle.
you realized it was lit. And
Riley
it's,
went
and
through a
it's
phase
now.
where he was like drinking gas station vodka, and I was like, this guy's fucking sick.
Yeah, I did do that for
cool.
a minute. I would buy the cheapest vodka I could, and I would walk around the party just like drinking.
You're
straight
doing all the
pop
things
off.
that clean an Xbox disc in your
Yeah.
stomach.
Yeah.
Toothpaste and
Yeah,
vodka.
toothpaste, banana peels,
Getting
quarters.
fucked up.
Yeah.
And I was real country, and Riley was kind of my gateway into what I thought was like the cool artsy world.
Yeah, I was like an art kid.
Yeah.
And then he was like a hick.
What do you
Yeah.
mean when you say art kid?
Like I was an illustrator, and then I was like super into music, and I was like a hipster back in the day.
Okay.
That was kind of the vibe.
Yeah.
I was like a music blogger before this.
Oh shit! Real? Did you have like you have like a magazine that you did shit for, or just the
Yeah, I
blog?
worked for like All Things Go was a blog that I wrote for a second, and then The Alternative, which became like a big emo blog. I wrote for them. And then there was a magazine on my college campus I wrote for. But then, I mean, I was just kind of doing like posting it on Tumblr and shit too. I was just getting my shit out there.
Yeah.
And then started doing Hivemind like 2017, 2018.
What do you tell an Uber driver? Like, if they ask, what do you do? Like, what do you tell them? Are you
I
honest?
say graphic designer.
Yo, you just lie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's
true.
my degree
Clean.
is graphic design. And I don't want them to ask me, how do you make money on YouTube? Which is what they always ask. So I just don't say it.
Or do you know Mr. Beast?
Right. Yeah.
I usually tell them the truth, to be honest.
Yeah.
I say I run like a show.
I say I'm a
I say like,
producer.
I say I run like a production studio.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
it is
you talk to every Uber driver though. That you guys aren't talking about that. Usually.
He's your Aiden. Aiden's our guy.
Man
that
after
does
my
that.
own heart.
Oh, I love it. I say, can I sit up here? And he's like, no one else is with you. So I'm like, hey, nice to meet you. Name's Graydon.
If you want, I can drive. Like,
Take a load off. Yeah, I love shooting the shit with random people, man.
How old are you guys?
I'm 30.
You're 30.
29.
You look so young. I'm 34.
young and spry.
Yeah.
Still in your 20s. I respect that.
Damn. So you were in the shit the whole.
Wait, you're 34. How old are you?
28.
28.
Yeah.
27.
29.
29. I
Hell
can't
yeah.
wait till they're all fucking 30, man.
Hell yeah.
We're not hitting it.
I don't think I'll ever turn 30.
Yeah,
you
good.
turn
Die
30 this
then.
year.
Then die simply.
Oh, yeah.
You turn 30 soon.
December, yeah.
Do you think about it?
I've been telling everyone for the last year and a half, everyone I meet, Uber drivers and what
Yes.
have you.
Absolutely.
I say I'm 30.
Oh,
Soften the blow.
Yeah, prepping.
I've just been prepping because 29 is like, then it's like instant, like, oh, I'm about to be 30. I just tell everyone I'm already 30. And then most reactions, most people I meet, to be honest, are like 60. And so their reaction is like a lot of life ahead of you. Yeah. And so then I still feel good about it.
Yeah, I say 29 is worse than 30 because everybody's just like, are you scared of being
Yeah,
30?
exactly.
That's all
So
they ever
I've,
do.
like,
I'm like,
I've
being
skipped
30,
that.
it feels like you're like at the beginning of a new decade, you know?
And then you hit 34 and you're like, dude, 40 is like not that far. And then it gets real scary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
What are you scared of?
death. Hello, hi. Oh. No, it's not necessarily death. It's more of just like time isn't as much.
Right.
Not necessarily
Sure.
death, but like I don't have as much time. If I started playing Tekken this year. I don't really like Tekken.
Awesome.
Yeah.
You
Tekken
know?
2 specifically.
I play Tekken 8. So, and I'm like, I want to get really good. And then you're calculating, you're like, how many years of my 30s will I spend playing Tekken?
Yeah.
And you got to start allocating that.
And then you think about like
Right.
doing other stuff that like actually means
Yeah,
stuff.
like fucking anything.
Like doing like playing Tekken 2 instead of Tekken 8.
You're
Getting
right.
into the vintage stuff.
How much
Cracking
time is
open
there
a
left?
sweet vintage PS2.
He just looks up celebrities who got famous when they were older to feel better.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what
didn't
everyone
do
does.
that.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, dude, Anderson Paak.
Yeah.
You know, like
how
he was
old?
like 32 or something when he was on the XXL freshman cipher.
shit.
It's fucked up because you get older than those guys.
Yeah.
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 You're
Well,
like-
and then you start
It's so
watching
funny.
sports. Watching
It's so
sports,
funny.
yeah. Watching sports is like crazy.
You're like
now.
this
Oh, I
6'2",
fucking hate it.
330-pound lineman is 25 and
Yeah.
he just signed his second maximum contract.
They're like Patrick Mahomes is getting kind of old. He's 28, and I'm like, I'm 2 years older than that guy. He's won 3 Super Bowls.
It's funny. The oldest guy you could think of is younger than Slime. You're like an Anderson Paak. He all the way to 32.
right. But that's when he blew up.
Walking with a limp and a cane.
I think what I hate about this is when I was young and I would listen to like older people in my complain about this exact thing, I was like, that doesn't fucking matter. Like, why are you complaining about that? And I'm realizing as I get a year older every year, there's more and more people, and I'm having this inevitable same feeling.
Yeah.
Right.
The Olympics was the worst
Same
part.
Nick.
Watching the like 21-year-old crush the 200 meter, and I'm like, that's a thing I will never be. I would never have been him anyway.
You start checking things off, and in your 20s, you kind of lie to yourself. It's like, oh yeah, that guy's like a Olympic like gymnast, or that person's like doing like you're like I could.
Yeah.
But then you hit certain ages where you really do start like crossing shit out. Sylvia Plath called it the fig tree, and they fall off and they're just
She
dead.
was a happy gal, so
Outlive Sylvia. Outlive Jesus. Outlive Sylvia.
Right, that's good.
Real shit.
Yeah.
I found out yesterday that I've passed my prime, that I can't be an Olympian because I did the 99-meter dash, and I was like, I can probably get there. Like, I could probably run it fast. And then I lost to like E-Rob.
E-Rob's athletic.
He's
E-Rob's athletic. I don't
not.
know why.
He's not. I lost to Austin Show.
So you got humbled for once in your
I
fucking
got
life.
humbled by just like 4 random people who stream.
Yeah, good.
Vinny Hacker.
That guy's a
You just named 3 people that are in great shape.
Yeah, he's so hot.
That's
man.
great.
He is so
What were you
hot.
guys' first and like when did you first experience Ludwig? Like the first time
Well,
he
did
ever
you
came
even?
across
Did you
you?
even? Or do you do the thing that I do,
who?
where you're about to do a podcast, and you just look up the podcast, and you're like, oh, I gotta
I
buy.
know, like I know who you are, but I have not watched very much. But I know that you're like.
How does that
you know,
happen?
What do you mean?
Like, how do you know of someone? And it's
he's
like,
terminally online.
I'm online all the time. I have
Yeah.
friends who are like big fans of you, stuff like that. But like, I don't remember a specific time. Like,
Not
oh, that's
terminally.
the,
I didn't mean it like that.
Well, yeah, I got time left. I
Yeah.
got some time. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. You're all over the internet. That's how it goes.
okay.
That is so sweet, by the way. You said terminally online. You realize you were like, hold on. By the way, I didn't mean that. We don't do that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's the first thing I noticed. I watched your guys' show. Was you're very nice to each other.
You're on each other's team a lot.
What episode did you watch? That was sarcastic. I'm pretty sure what he did, that comforting me thing.
It didn't seem that way.
Well, that's good.
Maybe
I'm
you
a
just
good
got
liar.
them damn country sensibilities.
Yeah.
You guys are nicer to
I
each
think
other.
you're much
than we
nicer
are.
to each other than we are.
I think if the spectrum's like,
You know, I made Aiden cry on the show once.
And if
Yeah.
it makes you
Really?
more
That's
comfortable,
true.
I have no idea who you are.
fuck yeah, dude.
I have no idea.
That's
You're
great.
a really nice guy. To me, who
that's
I just
what
met.
I'd like to be.
Yeah.
A guy who like, it's like, he put this in, and it wasn't for a long time, but it was in there.
It was in there. You know, when I was using the water fountain downstairs in your toilet, I thought about that. I was like, does he still have the Zyn in?
Nope. Okay, spit that shit. I
He
hit the
chewed and
Zingles,
swallowed
and I
it,
was
which
like,
was
ooh.
weird.
Huh?
You chewed on it and swallowed it. I think I saw.
I have swallowed it, but it freaks you out for a little bit.
I fall
Wu-Tang
asleep with it in my
Wu-Tang
mouth sometimes.
No, you're lots of
I used to,
really
like a
I used
true-
to
like a
chew
Swede.
like real dip.
Yeah,
Like,
dude,
at like
you had
12
the
years
Pepsi
old,
bottle and you'd have it in
Oh.
class and you
I would get a large McDonald's Coke and I'd train myself to spit through the straw. So it would look like I was drinking the Coke in class. I'd be like, and squeeze it down into a straw without a drop going anywhere
That
else.
guy's drinking Coke in reverse. That's not
You
weird.
missed this, but that's how Ludwig wishes he could pee into that.
That's true. That's true.
yeah,
You
yeah,
can't
the
tight
whole
your
thing.
stream.
Well,
You got a wide urethra. That's all right,
I
man.
gotta fit it in.
You gotta
Yeah.
I found
You
out.
can get
I found out about
cosmetic
you guys
surgery.
because you made a video called "Ranking the Funniest Tweets of All Time."
Yes.
Yeah.
and you featured me in it.
Yes.
Oh, funny
And a lot of
tweeter.
people sent me your video, and they're like, "You were in this." And then
Nice.
I was like, "Oh my god, funniest tweets of all time! How endearing!" I gotta watch this video, and you guys read my tweet, and you were like, yeah, it's like C. I don't know, and then move on.
We've done so many of those. And I'm like, the grading on any tier list that we've given also means absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
Like he says whatever he thinks the funniest one to give it is. You know.
Thanks for saying that. I think that was the right thing to say.
Yeah.
And how funny can you be in a couple sentences?
And you made it to the list.
Yeah,
You made it
You're
to the
funny
list.
in real
Everyone's
life.
proud of you.
you're more of a real life enjoyable person.
Yeah, touch some fake grass every now and
What
again.
was your tweet?
I think it was about Action
Jack
Bronson.
Harlow? Oh, no,
It was
no.
about Action Bronson comparing having sex to women to fettuccine Alfredo.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah, something in that realm.
Have you seen the what's it called? The fake Action Bronson thing?
Yeah.
What is it called? Why am I-
actual Bronson.
Oh yeah. It's like a fake Action Bronson. It's accidental Bronson.
yeah. It's
that
just
thing.
shit that sounds like a bar that
Yeah.
he would say.
It's like stuff from all over the internet, different mediums, where it's just like,
yeah, that's awesome.
It's great.
I've you got mad at Ludwig for having an invasive question. I'm about to ask one that's perhaps less invasive.
Oh, okay.
But we
Okay.
ask it to everybody on the show.
Sure.
Actually, most
beautiful.
people.
It's beautiful.
Are you fellas circumcised or uncircumcised?
Talking about your penises.
On your penises.
Oh.
On our penises.
Riley's definitely uncircumcised, and I'm not sure about mine.
Okay, I'm not.
I'm not knowing his and not yours.
I'm not uncircumcised.
It was a botched
They botched
job.
it.
It was a botched
You
job.
have a botched one?
They botched it.
it's a
Big
botched
time.
You're the second
like
person
this.
to have a botched one.
it looks like Vince Paz.
It's got Saw dude at all times.
It's they fucked it up, but
Yeah.
it's all right.
Really?
It's fine.
You're good?
It's
Everything's
mine.
good? Everything's
what I mean?
working?
Yeah, it works, and it's mine.
It works great. Works great.
It's
All right.
unique.
The first 0.5, I think.
Okay. And what
No,
about
we
you?
had 2, right?
I'm snipped clean.
Wow.
Just looking normal. Someone else did have a 0.5.
We had another
Looking
person
normal.
with-
What do you mean by that?
Yeah, wait, don't say normal.
Well,
Yeah.
because
Because that half of the room
They
is
think
both cut.
regular.
yeah, regular.
But you guys are cut. Pretty.
Yeah, look, most of the world is uncircumcised, but in the land of the goddamn free, where we beat the shit out of England in World War II,
So why is the land of the free the one where you have to get your dick cut?
We were in that. We were on their team. In
Not a
World
lot of
War II.
freedom.
we beat the dumb at Winston Churchill. We sent his nasty uncut fucking dick
You don't know what happened in that war.
back to France.
Yeah. That's what
You sent Churchill back to France with his
That's
nasty
right.
uncut dick?
That's right, pissing me off. And then we come back and we cut foreskin off of thousands.
Cut these slavery chains too.
That's
this
right.
union.
As a damn union. We have 5 damn war about it.
Yeah.
And then we
I think it's cool that you guys are uncut. I'll say that.
Thank you, man.
You know what? I
Nobody's
appreciate
ever said that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got friends who are uncircumcised, man.
I lived in a house that was half and half.
Yeah.
Right.
2 cut, 2 uncut.
So you know people, right?
I know. Yeah.
I had a girl grab it once and say, "Ew." Pull it out.
Oh no.
She just reached down.
It
she
snapped
went,
back like a
she
rubber
went,
band.
"What is that?" And then she went, "Feels like a worm."
That's fucking so
and then
funny.
she took it and then threw it and got a paper with it, like them sticky
Caught a
hands
bass
with it.
And I was like, "Imagine the worm was slightly larger. Wouldn't that be fun?"
It's more of a snake.
Almost.
Well, okay. Another thing I wanted to bring up, Zipper, if you're ready, is
You
guys.
run this show.
I didn't run the show. I was just the guy who put it together this time.
I'm just impressed.
He
Yeah.
runs the show.
Usually
he's
it's
the
him.
guy who will mostly say outlandish things.
Yeah.
He's the bisexual one.
Yeah. So I'm bringing a lot to the table.
Who brings
I
a
like
lot to the
that.
table in
Okay.
diversity. And I have a lot of money. That's about it. That's
His job is to
things-
show up, not EP.
Oh.
And you know what? 4 p.m. That'll do it.
That'll do it. Yeah. That's good. And 4:30.
did my
at
job
that.
today.
But you guys are music heads, right?
Oh,
you guys,
yes.
you guys
I
like
love
music.
music.
Dudes,
Yes.
right? That's
Yeah.
fucking cool. Now, we as a group, who we all worked on this, and we have this idea.
We all worked on this.
We want to bring to you, we think we can make an impact on the music world, the rap world specifically, but music too.
Because you have ins with music, and we're gamers.
we don't know.
Yeah.
Anything. We don't
have
know
it.
anything about music. Games don't have music, actually.
Yeah.
Time for 6 white guys to change the rap game.
That's exactly what I'm saying. And part of that is this idea that we've been brewing, and we think you guys, you're basically the test audience, all right?
Okay, and then we'll ship it up the ladder if it's awesome.
Yeah.
The newest, hottest rap asterisk sensation. Oh, I got
Is
my
the asterisk on hottest or rap? Because you put it in the wrong spot.
Yeah, it's in the beginning of rap.
presentation subtitle.
We're
looks
going
like
back
you're-
to the beginning of rap.
Welcome to Young Bitch.
Okay.
So Aiden, right there, you can see him. So there's this idea that we will create a rap superstar
Yeah.
named Young Bitch.
Okay.
I don't
And
have a hat on.
he will be the newest, hottest thing to hit the whole scene. All right.
Okay.
Okay.
He's the next generation of rapper. He's already tapped in to what music needs. All right. He has an exotic eating disorder Twitter frame.
Okay.
That's what that is. Eating disorder Twitter.
Yeah.
That's what that stands for.
Yeah.
Why are you saying it like it's a common thing?
It
It
is.
is really common.
Yeah.
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 You're not on
You
X
never heard
anymore.
about, they say, you know,
You're a young
do you
bitch,
know anything
same
about
character.
Thinspiration?
No.
You don't know what Thinspo is?
It's really bad.
You're on X
It's
the Everything
bad.
app a lot?
Oh, what?
X the Everything app? You're on that a lot?
Is that what it's called now?
X
X the Everything
Yeah.
app.
X the Everything app?
Do you talk to Grok?
I've never talked to Grok,
my
but I know
God.
some people who know Grok.
Okay.
I can link you with Grok if you
Right.
want.
If you can throw me up there, that'd be great.
Totally.
Grok send this up the chain.
if these guys can't, we'll be talking to Grok. I'll say that much.
Grok, second best tight end
I
of
see
all time.
white, but working on it.
But
That makes me
yeah.
nervous.
So he's currently has Invisalign, so that's something that's progressing. Do you have it in right now?
Yeah, I saw it earlier. I clapped it.
Yeah, great.
We're gonna turn it into a grill.
You want that?
We're gonna make the first Invisalign grill.
And
Okay.
Paul Wall Invisalign.
Aren't they already grills?
Oh,
Yeah.
dude, it's just like
Disgusting.
it's just like the fucking tone and everything.
If you spray
top to bottom.
If you spray paint Invisalign, is that not grills?
No.
How are you
I don't
going to
think
help
so.
change the rap game talking
Plastic
like that?
grills. It's more affordable.
They didn't rob the jewelry store and
More
fix their
affordable.
teeth.
I'm paying for some crazy subscriptions right now.
You're paying for crazy subscriptions.
Discord's got crazy shit. It used to be $10 for Nitro. You pay $50 a month. Wampus jacks his little shit onto your profile picture.
Wampus is beating his little shit.
You're paying for one.
Wait, how much are you paying for it?
$50 a month for a little, when you click into your profile, a little Wampus animation.
You got a big hand when
Is
you
it
jack
every
too.
jacks his
time?
little shit.
Every time?
Your hand was so
Every
open.
time.
He was like one of these.
He's got a
He's got a big. It's a.
Does it share the same design philosophy of sort of like rounded
But you
square
don't open your
corners?
Discord profile that much, so I kind of forgot
Does
Wampus
it
was jacking
stink?
his little shit.
Does it
doesn't
stink?
They don't have it. They can't make it
can't make it
stink one
stink.
way.
Is it pink?
But I didn't
Well, I
know.
want to cancel then.
I didn't know it was
If they can't make it
$50 a
stink,
month.
I wanna cancel.
Well, it's
I'm
crazy.
just
It's
saying
crazy,
that
Aiden,
some
because I've been
people-
there. I've been there. Like, you know, these little charges add up, and at the end of the day, you look at your bank account, you're like, hubba bubba, this ain't worth a wampus cock. So I got the perfect thing for you, baby. It's called Rocket Money. I'm not wasting money like you are, because I've canceled unwanted subscriptions. Rocket Money is a personal finance app that finds and cancels your unwanted subscriptions, monitors your spending, and helps lower your bills so that you can grow your savings. And that's what I'm saying, man. You can have that.
Thing is, I use Rocket Money, but I also rock your honey.
Wow.
I use it because it has a wealth tracker, and
Wait,
sometimes
no.
I open it.
You're being cheated on.
With you,
I'm the guy.
I'm not getting cheated because I actually use Rocket Money.
No, in this world you don't, because you pay for Wampus cock. No?
Yeah, I actually used to though.
Look, I'm being honest with you. I keep the Wampus cock. I use it to get rid of things like Hulu.
There we go.
Yeah.
Now we're
So
being
now
honest.
I'm owning up to it. Are you fucking happy?
I just checked my credit score, 550, and went up 5.
Okay. All right.
Jesus
Most Americans
Christ.
think they spend around $60 a month on subscriptions, but the actual total is closer to $300. Jesus
Look how
Christ.
wrong you are on
real.
average. Look how wrong you are.
It's okay to be wrong because Rocket Money can right that wrong. Understand your finances. You can check your credit score like Ludwig did. That was embarrassing to do, but also brave of him.
You
can also
cannot
track
use
your
Rocket
budget.
Money to cancel yard subscriptions.
No
It doesn't
way.
work. It actually
It
gets
doesn't
blocked.
work.
There's
It actually
no way
doubles
your
the
credit
payment.
score is that low.
Stop wasting your money on things you don't use. Cancel your unwanted subscriptions by going to rocketmoney.com/theyard. That's rocketmoney.com/theyard to lower your bills and grow your savings.
Money with an O if that was confusing.
Just
We're
one more
laughing
time,
because
just-
you're saying
He's a
it that
Rocket
way.
Money.
It's rocketmoney.com/theyard.
So you're saying it wrong.
Makes no sense.
It's
Rocket-
raw
Money.
Rocket money.
Rocketmoney.com/theyard to lower your bills and grow your
Now,
savings.
something interesting from a guy named Braden.
It's graydon.
Graydon.
How are you working on being white?
So yeah, part of
Working
that
on not
white,
being white, I
but
think.
we're working on
We're going
it.
like an Ian route. Like we're trying to make him just
Right.
like the biggest culture vulture
Okay.
imaginable.
But
You
you just
know,
like lean into it.
Yes.
You know what I
yes.
mean?
You know, you got guys like Jack Harlow. You guys got like Machine Gun Kelly. You know, all these like white icons, right?
Right, totally.
We want to like merge it all into like this fucking scoop of like ice cream into one
Extremely,
guy.
extremely marketable.
And marketable, and we
Music
and we
sensation.
and we steal everything from young black culture the way we have been doing it for
The way you guys have taught Minnie to do.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you.
Yeah.
By the way, Nick, thank you. I wanted to say thank you.
thousands of years.
We're your inspiration.
And so we got singles. We got them already half recorded. We got singles. I got it on my balls. We got leave
Talking about
me.
his foreskin, probably.
We got I'm gonna tell
hangs
you
there.
one time.
One emoji, or finger point emoji.
And
I
then,
like both, yeah.
And then the I got it on my balls remix featuring Netspend.
yeah,
that's been
Is
And
Netspend
we have
down?
we have a hookup with Net.
We
yeah.
think
okay,
we
yeah.
think that's down.
That's a gamer. So
Yeah, I saw Net perform at the Phase party and shit, and so
You see Banks there?
I saw Banks in the background.
Yeah,
and I
dollar
was
sign,
like, look
dollar
at
sign
Net go,
slut
man.
truck.
It's just Banks being Banks, honestly.
Yeah, that's just so Banksy. That's so
And
Banksy.
scandal free.
Okay.
So young bitch that Aiden, the machine behind young bitch, scandal free. There was a thing back in the Mario Kart online days. Aiden used to play Mario Kart. Not a big deal.
It's not a big deal.
It's not a big deal. We covered that up.
It
there's
was-
no recordings.
It was
that up.
like a
Okay.
basically
Don't look at my YouTube channel. It's,
Easy.
Done.
because if you just don't look at it, then we'll all be fine.
Got it.
He was in a Mario Kart online clan, and then there was a guy who turned out years later to be a
I didn't realize it was real.
Oh, shit, this is real.
Be a what?
Wait, you said Mario Kart Clan?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's what they called him.
I don't like that.
Let's see.
Was this
don't
the
like that.
wizard that got caught later?
And I'm no wizardry.
We'd also
No,
put a
it's
different name, but that's what they call
you're in an
them.
MKK.
MKK, yeah. MKK Ultra, yeah.
And he got later on this person that you raced with a couple times.
Maybe you would even say you were friends
He
with.
would pretend to be Harry Styles on Skype and get underage women to undress for him. And he went to prison,
He's in jail now.
and then he was in jail, got out, and reoffended within 6 months.
had
And
a
is now
really-
back
That's
in
what they
prison.
do.
He had a really good Funky
You
Kong.
got to keep it in there.
Well, his Funky Kong was insane.
And he also used the Wii wheel.
which is hard to do.
I don't know.
I was just trying to say that there's no scandal.
No scandal.
There's no scandal.
Can I
Well, here's
ask
the
a
thing.
It could be more clear
Can
than
I
this.
ask,
Riley's question,
can I
Riley's
ask
question,
one
please.
question?
Of course.
Did he look like Harry Styles? Like,
No, he would keep apparently he would keep the webcam off and tell them that the webcam just wasn't working.
oh,
right.
that's the way Harry would do it. Yeah, I get that. He's just
me,
leaning
girl.
into the character. No, that's fucked up.
So yeah,
Yeah.
no
And
scandals.
the thing is, if you guys are lost, so will they be. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like a
they're
hard-
not going to understand the controversy.
we're audience avatar.
you know,
right now.
he was just simply playing Mario Kart as a young kid back in the day. He just, happened
No
to.
scandal. I don't even feel like you
There's
got
no-
it.
yeah, scandal.
No scandal.
Can a young Jit play Funky Kong?
Can he
yeah.
get on the Flame Runner?
Right?
And that other
honest
he's
question.
Canadian. Now that's something we can either lean into or we can take out. Now see your look on your face.
see
I
what
have,
see.
a look. I have something.
I'd want to lean into it because
with that former association and the other Canadian rappers.
famously, I'd say
your
Canadian
name is
rap.
Young
Canadian rap
Bitch.
has been on a
Yeah.
high note.
Nope.
BB no money.
Your name is Young Bitch. And you're gonna be a rapper from Canada?
Yeah.
Did you not hear Not Like Us?
It's a bad year for it. It's a bad
Well,
year
he
for
won the
it.
beef.
Yeah, famously he won. Famously Drake won that
Canada's
beef.
He won the
Wow.
beef.
Yeah.
He swept.
I don't think Drake's gonna collab with someone named Young Bitch.
Why?
Currently.
But
He did Wagwan
We think he
Delilah.
won the beef, and
Why
we'll
is this
tell you our
different?
opinion on migrant crime in a moment, but let's move on for a moment.
Also,
Subversive opinions.
another thing, he can effortlessly pivot to country music, much like Post Malone's doing right now.
Yes.
Once this whole thing gets
Yes.
stale,
We
once,
checked. He can get cornrows. We've tried.
Yeah.
They do hold.
Once we've sort of ringed the rag of all this,
Is that an
stealing
udder?
of
Are you
culture,
like ringing out an udder here?
a rag,
Oh, rag.
The vertical
but it's
rag.
got milk in it. It's got culture
Have you
milk
milked
in
a
it.
cow?
Culture milk.
Fuck yeah.
And we ring that out,
yeah.
and the whole thing, and,
yeah.
and we can pivot. This is like a 20-year type thing.
Oh yeah, I mean that was a given. You said white, and so I knew eventually country music.
I knew
There's a
Real
real
longevity
gravy
to
train
this.
of money there
Yeah.
to be had.
Yeah.
Young Gravy Train.
Whoa, I didn't
What?
say
I didn't
that.
say
I said
any-
it was
I didn't say
normal
that.
age gravy train.
Yeah, we gotta stop saying
Anyway,
young.
thank you so much.
Okay.
You contact us.
Yeah, you can go to example.com if you
1, 2, 3 your street. Yeah. Your
That's,
city.
I forgot to fill that part in.
That's all right.
Hello@example.com. Anything
it.
you need. But we would love to hear your thoughts.
I'm out. I am out.
Yeah.
Not a Shark Tank
I think
situation.
part of it is that we don't have a record label.
Well,
What?
we do, but it's a 360 deal.
It's a 360 deal. and it's everybody who watches us.
Yeah.
Everybody who watches our channel.
Is signed.
We signed all of our fans to a 360 deal. Like, a
I'm
long
just
time
asking.
ago.
I'm
Aiden,
just
you've been to
asking
a
for
show?
you two. Archwell?
You've been to one of their shows.
Yeah.
You're a fan.
Oh yeah, I guess you are already signed to
you're
us.
signed.
And so I'm in
This
that.
was efficient.
We don't have resources though. We're out of money.
I just
Yeah.
need you to give a young Canadian stallion a shot.
Ooh. Okay.
It would mean a lot. If it helps, it'd mean a lot to us.
And this is like,
I didn't
What's
know
a
that.
shot, man?
Previously, I did
and
not
hey,
know
hey,
that.
YB.
Let me into
YB, look over there for just a
Quadeca's
moment.
home at night.
Quadeca's home at night?
He lives in an apartment.
Yeah, I don't think that. Yeah, I don't think
You
he'd like
guys,
that.
are you guys touring right now? You guys have any tours coming up?
Nah,
You could open.
we don't have openers.
I'm my young bitch, featuring young bitch.
Young bitch on the microphone.
Come men and women, young bitch will be there.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that. Yeah, I don't know if we're doing another tour. And if
He
we
does like a
do-
reggae thing too.
Oh yeah, wait. Ross bitch.
Ross bitch.
I'm listening.
Yeah. You know, like
Can we hear a sample of that?
Yeah, he can actually do it for you live right
hear a
now.
little
Yeah.
of the-
Hey, show him how it's all gonna be Irie.
Most of my percussion's downstairs, so
Do you want to do the voice for them that we
the
the reggae voice you
the
do?
reggae voice. I do?
Say beer can in an English accent.
Because that's offensive to me now.
Isn't it
Because
like
my,
a bake- is
my
it
grandparents
bacon?
are Jamaican.
Really?
Yeah.
Con.
Yeah.
Why are you? Wait, pause. No, why are you making that face like I'm lying?
Your grandparents were Jamaican?
My grandparents are Jamaican. They're still alive and with
Well,
us. God
good
bless.
for you. Some of our grandparents are all dead.
Okay, sorry to
Can you
hear.
tell him the truth? Can you tell our friend the fucking truth? You fucker, fucking fucker.
you fucker.
My step grandparent.
Lying ass.
Why? Why? She's not the grandparent who's there, but the grandparent that stepped up. Is that it? She?
Have you met her?
Yes, of course. We're gonna spend Christmas together.
You've met Peter's mom.
Yeah, Althea.
You eat some jerk chicken.
God bless her heart. She doesn't make jerk chicken. She actually pretty much doesn't like her Jamaican past.
Do
as
you
much.
ever do the voice? Do you do the voice?
Do I do the voice
When you're with them?
When I'm around them, I code switch. Yeah, code switch. It's hard to resist the call.
Thanks for
of
being
the
honest
voice.
about that.
He can do fluent French for you, believe it or not. And he can do Chet Hanks.
Can you do fluent French in a Jamaican accent?
Yeah. That's brilliant.
Wow.
That could
Wow.
break the internet.
We've done this before.
We did French Peter Griffin.
Yeah, French Peter Griffin.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah.
Jamal Le Pen. Nah, that's about it. That's about it.
I like where we're
That's
going.
about
I
it.
like it.
I like this show.
I like it. Yeah.
Man, this show sucks.
This is cool, man.
sucks.
So I mean, look, final answer, guys. Let me deal.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, it's a
That
no.
was the
on
final
young
answer.
I'm also
Will you-
out.
will you pass it
I
to,
was in
like-
pitch. I'm also out with you guys.
Yeah.
Will you pass it to like
thing full of
Fantano?
money?
Yeah.
I wish. I wish.
Can you pass it up the chain? You
Is it
guys know
Fantano? Maybe get in front of him. Maybe.
Fantano.
Fantano.
You
He
guys
doesn't
know
run
like
a
same
record
type of-
label.
I think we have his email.
Yeah, I got his email. I
can
send
send
him
it to him.
memes.
Yeah.
I say if you don't forward this to 10 more people, you're gonna die.
I like
If
those
you-
ones.
I think
Yeah.
that gets us there.
All right. Okay. You know what? That's fine. Zipper, please. You can take the.
Oh, dude, I didn't mean to make you feel bad about the presentation. Was great.
Yeah.
It was the product.
Good. Yeah, we'll clap.
I mean,
Yeah,
It was the product
He
that
needs that.
sucked.
Give it to him.
I think the product doesn't suck. I will, we'll see. I just hope that when young bitch flies across your desk in the future and you're looking at some bars on Genius,
Yeah.
and you're like, let's
Yeah.
look at these bars, let's rate these, and I hope that you give him the same amount of grace that he deserved today. Is all I'm gonna say.
That was well said.
Yeah, that was
And well
said.
taken.
Well, I'm furious, so I
Have you-
will
who-
hold this against
Who
you.
here has made? Have you? One of you guys had to have made a rap song at some point, right?
Oh yeah, I bet.
yes.
You had to.
I have.
When,
That's
I have.
part of
I
it.
have. Zipper, you want to pull up? You got a box of me or?
You've been on the internet too long.
I have been on the internet way too
You
long.
need a rap song.
No, I actually have I don't even think it's a rap song. I made a somewhat of a rap song. It's on SoundCloud. It was for college. It's Lord of the Rings. You ever read that book?
Love it.
Or excuse me, The Hobbit. You ever read or watch the movie?
Yes.
I have not.
It's the part where they fight the trolls. It was
yeah.
a rap from the perspective of the trolls.
Well, that's still pretty
Troll
light.
rap.
Yeah, it's a troll
Yeah.
rap. It's a real thing that is out there that exists that you can look up.
Nice.
I did the whole production for it too. It's bad.
That's all right.
Oh yeah.
I got an A.
Oh nice.
In 2011, there was an app on the iPhone App Store called I Am T-Pain by Smule.
I had that one. That's
And
on my
that-
Me
iPad.
and my
Oh,
best
Tinsy?
friends made hundreds of songs.
Hundreds.
Hundreds of songs.
So one Lil B mixtape.
Yeah, one Viper tape.
Have you? Whoa, we were just talking about him on the way here.
Yeah. Crazy story with him.
Yeah, his new stuff.
Yeah.
His new stuff.
Not as big of a fan. Yeah.
Seems
I
like
have
you-
a SoundCloud cover that has like 60,000
Oh, yeah.
listens on it. It's a wagon wheel cover.
I love that song.
Yeah, and I played the trumpet on it.
I used to
And
play the
sang.
trumpet.
And sang.
I sang on it. Too,
Okay,
so
I was
Oh,
just
you,
making sure
you
you
said
didn't
that second, you little devil.
Me.
Well, the trumpet's the cooler
Now I
part.
want to hear you sing.
You should be more proud of the trumpet.
And it
That's
was
pipe.
pre-Darius Rucker. I will say that.
Yeah. It was a cover of Old Crow Medicine Show.
Yeah, who I'm a big fan of.
Oh shit! You okay?
You guys like
Now I know what
comethazine,
you're
that's
talking
cool.
about.
Catch Secor, a guy who's addicted to cocaine and plays the fiddle. What's not to love?
Yeah.
I found out this week that I have horrible music taste.
I could have told you that.
We just met.
You know he listens to exclusively marching band music in the car.
That's not true.
We might play to like a lot of
German
college
war
football.
music.
25.
Will you guys ever do me a favor really quick? Take out your phone.
Take out my phone.
Yep.
I don't have it on me.
You have your phone? It'll work.
Maybe.
I love that. That's a millennial sensibility because it's not about the phone.
Yeah, I got it.
I want you to go to your on repeat on Spotify. I want you to say number 1.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, I would have loved to have done this.
What does that mean on repeat?
It'll tell you your most played songs the last 30 days.
My number one.
That's not what I wanted. Okay. I'm sorry, I thought I was playing mine for you guys.
My number one is In Gray by James Blake and Lil Yachty
Okay.
off that project.
Okay.
I like that
Is
song.
that cool? Does that make them
Mine
cool?
is White Owls by Smoke Dope 2016.
Oh, shit. Hell yeah.
Never.
I love a white owl.
Mine's the Gus Dapperton cover of "What You Won't Do for Love."
Oh, Bobby Caldwell.
Yeah. But it's the cover. It's the cover. It's a
all
great
right.
cover.
We
Shout out to Gus. We interviewed Bobby Caldwell.
Yeah.
No
Before he
shit.
passed away, yeah.
Dude, holy shit.
In
That
2017.
was.
Really?
Yeah, it was like right when we started Hivemind. We had like 100 subscribers.
And you got Bobby Caldwell?
Yeah, I found his manager on LinkedIn
No
and
way.
emailed him and was like, hey, can we interview Bobby Caldwell when he comes to Cincinnati? And
I
then he
came
was
back
like, yeah.
to let you know.
That's go-getter shit. Yes, sir.
Where's your on repeat?
Gus is great
You just
too.
search
won't
it.
do.
Just search on repeat.
Oh,
That's crazy.
oh, I clicked on bed rotting mix. Silly me. What? It's a mix on here. Bed rotting mix. Repeat, rewind. Oh no, on repeat.
Mine is Little Things, ex Gypsy Women.
Stop playing it.
I've never heard it.
We're gonna get demonetized.
I got Crocodile by Goth Babe.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
I like Goth Babe.
I've been listening to a lot of Goth Babe.
I got a Can't Buy Me Love, a cover by Hiroshi Sato.
Okay.
Japanese men.
You and
Arigato.
Very observant.
Gozaimasu type shit.
The second one's the best one, Underneath the Moon by Maggie and Terry Roche. I had a dream about that song last night. It's like a folk harmony female song, and I was at a party at like a pavilion in my dream, and the DJ dropped that track amongst like a bunch of like rap songs, and it came on, and I was like, oh, I love this song. And it played in my dream, it played, and everybody was like, why is he playing this? And I was like, this is a deep cut. I was like, he knows Maggie and Terry.
my fourth is Apple by Blade, but it's because I want it was a new song, so I wanted to hear it. And I was in the shower, and my wet hands got all over the phone, and it wouldn't let me touch the screen anymore.
Yeah, I
So it
hate
just
that.
looped it on Spotify for like 25 minutes.
You took a
You're like, this is
25
my
minute
life.
shower?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Are you all
He
right?
takes
Yeah.
long showers.
I had a long day before that.
I can't do
And you're listening to the same
Anything.
song?
25
I'm,
minutes.
I'm sitting down on the fucking ground like post soccer game in the shower. Like, I'm like arms on knees.
You still play soccer?
No,
okay.
no, but I kept some of it.
What position were you?
I was a left wing.
Nice. I never played,
And
so
I was
none of
right
this
wing.
means anything.
Let me guess your vibe. You give me a
Baseball.
you give me a
100%.
baseball
It's
vibe.
baseball.
But
Too scared of the ball.
okay,
No, you're lying.
Yeah, I couldn't
He wasn't.
play
He was
baseball.
not a baseball
Wait,
player.
did you just go to the games and just chew dip just to be around him? Like,
Didn't go to the games. I
Right,
just
oh,
chewed it
wow.
back in the woods.
That's fair.
Back in the ditch.
God, okay. Well, you
do any
saying
sports?
afraid of the
Yeah,
ball changes
okay.
my guess. I wanted to say you have a lacrosse vibe, but
basketball,
That's
you're tall.
too
That's
rich,
like
bro.
a
Yeah,
rich
lacrosse,
person's
not at a
sport.
school like that. That's too
Basketball?
small.
Yep.
Oh,
Basketball?
Man. Me too. I just got into that this year.
Nice.
Really?
Yeah,
Are you
actually.
good?
Tell him.
He can
sorry,
play.
this is my guy. He tells
Tell him.
people.
Hey,
Tell
tell
him.
him.
You should send him up the chain.
Send me
He's
the
good.
chain. Send
He's
me the
good.
chain.
You
can hoop?
He's
Oh,
good.
baby. Can I hoop?
Oh, that's cool.
He can dribble.
Blood's a bucket.
You just picked it up this year and you're good at
Picked
it.
it up this.
He's
Well,
a-
I'm not good at the technical aspects, but I'm just a bigger man than everybody there. So I just literally am trudging through.
You got to quit
humans.
playing at middle schools then. Go to the Y.
Yeah,
Go
I
to
just-
Equinox.
I just trudge through and put up a layup and it works. That's
Nice.
Equinox hooping has to suck.
Oh
No,
God.
it's sick. I had a great run last time I was out here there.
And then you get
That's
a eucalyptus
crazy.
towel from a fridge after.
It was fire. I had a
did
really
you-
good run.
Did you slaughter all the 50-year-old dudes trying to
You got a
stay
latte
fit?
in there.
These dudes were really good. A couple of them were like players, like D2 guys.
Okay.
It was
Yeah.
it was a real run. I was like 6 games in. I was like, all right, I
So you're
drink too
good.
much for this. I'm out of
He's
shape.
good.
He's
good.
no, Equinox is like a
let's
gym chain that's super
clarify.
expensive.
He's not.
Fuck off. I got range.
I mean, we
have
could
range.
play.
Yeah.
We could
We
play.
can go right after this.
I played in the creator games.
I
Like,
brought
I'm
my,
just-
for him.
I brought
This
my
week-
13s with
Because
me.
I'm nasty. He's better than me, like overall
good,
player,
though.
but I can shoot.
You're good too?
Okay.
Yeah.
How long are you guys here?
Yeah, you guys.
We're here another
Until-
week.
Yeah.
I mean, we play this weekend if you guys want to play.
play.
Let's go. I'm so down.
The court is 3 points lighter when I don't show up. You know that?
The court is
Wait,
3 points
Lighter.
They're going to walk through it. They can let them do
Yeah.
this.
when
Want
you
them to-
show up
When I don't show up.
because you're usually knocking them all down.
Yeah.
When you're
He's
there.
going to get 3
Is
points
it like
heavier.
pins?
You're
like in
good for
bowling?
3
I
points.
feel like it
He's
wasn't
good.
confusing.
My real game's golf. That's my real game.
That's cool.
No
you got
shit.
you also
Is that a new thing?
Oh hell no! Since the second I could
Isn't
think.
golfing like a rich sport?
No, not necessarily.
Not necessarily, but yeah, traditionally it is.
Because you need like clubs
You,
and
you
shit.
can go to like
We're
a
waiting- we're
community
waiting for-
course. It's not like a.
How do you get clubs?
I grew up with a
You can
bunch
get
of
some
people that
hand-me-downs
would
and shit.
golf.
I played like with ladies clubs until I was like 15.
like clubs for women?
Yeah, like hand-me-downs
I
that
don't know
were
if it was
just
a brand. I don't know if it was a brand. I'm an asshole for asking
No,
questions.
that's
really,
all right.
Aiden.
I thought that was
I have a
fun.
question for you guys. I have a friend that's coming down, I think, next month, and I met him.
With what?
What?
Turn it off. Turn it off.
I actually, it's the first time I'm ever meeting him in person. I played Dota with him 10 years ago, and he's been my online friend. He's
We
like,
know what that is.
What is that?
sorry, it's a computer game. It's like League.
Do you guys
but
have
one
any gaming
before
background?
League.
I love the game, but like not like y'all do.
Sure.
Like
What's the last video
What
game
game
you've played?
before you finish? Sorry, what game?
last video game I played I played Starfield pretty seriously when that
Oh,
came
so you're
out.
like a normie.
yeah.
Oh,
And then I played college football when it came
Yeah.
out. Played a bunch
Owning
of
it.
that.
Owning
what about
it.
you?
Love it.
I've never played a game from start to finish in my entire life.
You like Nintendo
That's
stuff?
crazy.
Yeah, I played I would like fuck around and play Smash with my friends growing up, or like Mario Kart or Mario Party or something. But
That's
and
so
like Tony Hawk
surprising
Pro
to
Skater,
me.
like
Right.
growing up, like little kid. And then that's pretty much if I'm at his house, I'll play Madden
Favorite
against
game
him.
ever is Tropico 6.
Do you feel like
the
you
racing
missed out
game?
on a cultural like thing by
City
not?
Builder.
No, I mean, I don't know.
That's the
I
answer. It's not
guess.
really.
Like,
yeah.
like I also grew up like I know I said I lived in the suburbs, but like my backyard was the woods. And so
Sure,
I was
yeah.
just like in the woods as a kid. Like I was never like inside.
you were getting vitamin D.
yeah.
I grew up in the woods, but I was an indoor kid.
Oh, yeah?
Because I didn't like the woods because it was scary to me.
Dodo friend coming down. You're golfing with
He's
him.
coming down. We're not golfing.
Okay.
He's like, he's shit. He's gonna turn 30. He's like, I'm going to a Blade concert.
Oh, that's
Okay.
fire.
And he's like, and you know,
Bring some
he's,
nose plugs.
he's like, I'm just gonna be around. He's like, do you want to go with me? I'm like, sure. I've never listened to Blade. I don't know what the concert's like. He's like, I'm just gonna be around a bunch of fucking 20-year-old drainers. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'll go with you. That sounds fun.
It'll be fun.
Do you have a drainer fan base? Like, do you guys have
I
drainers in your
don't
fan
know
base?
what any of this
Kind of.
means.
One
What is
time,
that?
one time we said, one
Muscle
time we
man doesn't
mentioned
know.
that
This
I-
is actually people will
like
love
this.
you figuring out what a drainer is.
This kind of happened when we said that because I went to a Young Lean concert and then we talked about that briefly, and then a bunch of people said Aiden Drain Gang, and I'm like, I don't think I'm in that.
Yeah, I knew
Right.
what Young Lean is, and I like Young Lean, but there's like this second era that exists.
Swedish.
Yeah,
like,
well,
Can I get 3 guesses for what drain gang is or drainers are?
Yeah, sure.
Guess 1, someone who just sucks it to the bone, dry.
Boom,
Guess
it's gone.
2.
Okay.
All right, moving on. Drainer, someone who's drained of life, zombie-like, because they did a lot of drugs, benzos perhaps.
Okay.
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 That's a decent
Put you in
guess.
that
Guess
hole.
number 3, fans of Drain.
Drain.
I don't know who Drain is.
Drain.
D-R-A-Y-N-E?
One of the guys is Drain.
Drain, dude, the man's Drain.
That's
Drain
a
is a
cool
punk-
rap name.
Yeah,
A-Y-N-E.
that's kinda
Yeah, Drain.
cool.
Yeah, Drain is a punk band. Drain Gang is a rap collective from Sweden. and it's Blade, Echo 2K, Tyboy Digital, and then some producers, and they're associated with Young Lean, so their fans are called Drain Gang. Or Drainers, rather.
Yeah.
Okay.
They've been making music since they were like fucking 14 or some shit, right?
Yeah, they've been around forever, and they put out a lot of tapes.
Very
and,
unique
like,
aesthetic.
This shit's too rich for me. Give me Motorola and let me just be myself. You know,
Yeah.
I'm 34. That's all I need.
Yeah, but Drain Gang shows are very fun. I've been to a few of them, and they are, like people say, they smell bad, though.
Okay.
Their fans kind of like
Stinky. I'm
stink
ready
it
for
up.
I want to
you
get
know?
Blade on the pod, and I want to get the Hawk Tua girl.
Okay.
Same
Together?
You
Or
want the
Same
Hawk
up.
to a girl on?
I want both of them at the same damn
No,
episode.
what are you pulling? Are you pulling Hawk to a girl's number? No. Pause.
it's not gay to call
While you
Hawk
have
to a
it.
girl.
I have a question for you guys.
Yes.
Because you guys, we have normally when we have guests, right? There are most people in our space, like at his event this weekend, most people are gaming adjacent or stream adjacent, and they all come from this crowd. But you come from a very, very different section of YouTube. Like I've
Yeah.
seen you on other videos where you're just talking about music or participating in some sort of like music related competition. Are you a part of like some mega world of YouTube where like you're friends and participating and crossing over with a bunch of music YouTubers all the time? Like is there, because in this world, like all the gamers and the streamers are constantly doing events and streams and videos together.
Sucking,
Right.
fucking.
I feel like
We need a fist bump counter for Graydon, by the way.
like partially yes. Like, I become friends with like Quadeca and Dev Lemons and all those people, but we live in Detroit. So like either people are coming to visit us or when we come out here, we'll hang out with those people.
Yeah.
But I was literally going to say earlier, I'm glad that like we're not big enough on YouTube or on that side of YouTube where I have to do like obstacle courses and shit. like, it feels like eventually you get big enough on YouTube that's just like required.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
is.
you
No,
have
it's-
to- eventually you have to show up to throw Ludwig's tungsten cube. At the,
Right.
Eventually, I'm gonna have to kiss him.
You're gonna have to kiss me. It's a humiliation ritual. It's part of YouTube.
Everyone at the
It's part of
company has to
YouTube.
do it when they sign on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
You don't get to 10 mil without it, so you make a choice.
Right. And like, I don't know, in real life in Detroit, we're just like hanging out with our friends. Like we don't know any other YouTubers in Detroit really.
What's
I
like
stay
the, what's
away
like
from
the Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was
I was just being stupid. I'm sorry.
you're not stupid, dude.
I think
You mean that?
Can I ask you guys?
Oh, now it's your turn.
But he was gonna. He didn't even get to ask. That whole
fucking-
segment was
your
us
turn.
interrupting to
That's
ask
fucking your
next
fucking
question.
turn.
Can I ask you what your question was?
I love that from you.
That's
Fuck
good.
you.
I was gonna say, what's like if you guys could just pick, what's the goal? What would you like want to be doing? That if it was just like wildly successful and you could do whatever you wanted to, is
Own
it
a Bojangles or several.
Yeah, Bojangles.
Bojangles.
that's a good
Bojangles
ass answer.
franchise.
If I had a couple Bojays, I
shit.
could set my friends up with
Yeah.
them. And then maybe like a vintage Jaguar or something. And a gun.
So you're the finer things.
Doable.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like all
I
of
have
those.
one. I need another.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, if we can do some sort of franchising of a restaurant where each of our best friends run the individual locations.
My friends that are felons, they don't have other.
Of
Yeah, they don't
course.
have a lot of
Ceiling
other
is
options.
Bojay's owner.
Yeah,
Can't
Bojangles,
vote,
yeah.
but they can.
Yeah.
Damn, they can run a fucking back of the house.
Yeah, Bojangles in the north, in Midwest,
Yeah.
Midwest Great Lakes area.
Who burst the Bojays into the north.
That's Aiden's dream. He's trying to set up
like
his
that.
friend who he does like a good Harry Styles impersonation.
We're trying to get him back on his feet.
Once he's rehabilitated. Once he's rehabilitated.
I believe in third chances.
So with
A Subway's probably better for him anyway. But
oh yeah. Once you with where you guys are at right now,
Yeah.
is this kind of from the content and the YouTube perspective? Is this kind of like already end game? Like, is this what you guys would want to keep doing forever?
No,
Absolutely
no,
not.
No, we have like a lot of
good
stuff
answer.
that we want to
Yeah.
do.
Yeah.
Like genuinely.
Football channel coming.
Yeah, we're doing a football channel for like we're starting it for this fall for the
Huge
NFL.
sports guys. That
Big Lions
surprises a
fans?
lot of people. Browns fans.
Oh,
Don't misspeak.
That's
again,
lucky.
please.
Yep.
Yeah.
The Lions are our NFC team though.
Yeah,
sure.
The Dream Super Bowl, Cleveland, Detroit, and then we go down to Toledo and we flip cars.
Yeah. You get drunk for 5 days straight.
Yeah,
matter who
but
wins.
I mean, I don't know. We've always like we love sketch stuff, like
Yeah.
comedy, and then we love like
Dude,
movies. Yeah,
my brain's corrupt. I thought they were talking about the What's Up Brother.
I did see him the other night.
Really?
Yeah, I was out at a party, and he was just walking down the street.
With a baddie.
I don't know if we should say
It's
that.
what someone else said.
It's
someone else
okay
said
to
it.
walk down the street with a baddie. What
I
is this?
know, but I
Fucking
don't know.
communist
What are we-
China?
Yeah, I can't talk
I'm
about
not
it.
afraid of that guy. He can't see me.
I feel like if we talk about him for any longer, Slime's gonna threaten his life.
Yeah, it's possible. So we should probably get out of here so Slime doesn't do that to Sketch. But before we go, because we're at our time, is there anything you would like to say that you haven't had the chance to say because you've been interrupted with interview questions or slideshows?
The curse.
The curse is on.
Betray you?
The curse is on.
The curse is on.
We brought it to LA.
Bats and crabesses are part of it.
I hit a crab in this office somewhere, and if you guys don't find it in 7 days,
Slimes fans.
you're fucked.
There's gonna be a blood bucket.
Yeah.
It's a whole thing. Other than that, I would like to thank all of you for having us, and this was very fun. And we have a channel called Hivemind you can subscribe to.
And lastly, for the viewer at home, this is not an actual yard.
Dude.
Okay. Yeah.
What the fuck?
You can't ass grass.
Cut that. Cut that.
I would like that, Archie. I'd like that bleeped, and I'd like.
That's real. Oh my
broke
god,
our
it smells
grass?
so good. It's like
Dude.
after it's like the candles at Bed
this
Bath
look
and
like
Beyond.
chopsticks.
Archie, bleep the audio and throw like a grenade on him that explodes viscerally.
Grenade.
I'm allergic to grass. There's no way it's real.
He's been sneezing a lot.
Zipper will have you killed.
Oh, okay.
Get us out of here,
not the
Archie.
first time a
Thank
guy's
you,
ever wanted to
Hivemind,
kill
but
me.
actually don't thank you because you lie. You lie to people, and that's
Thanks
what you
for
do.
having us, guys.
And Bye Forever, episode
you, the
100
yard.
is out.
100.
Dress Aiden up like a big fucking nerd, like the big glasses with the tape and like the nerdy jeans and the jorts or whatever. Take him to Venice Beach to play basketball, and he's just okay.
He's just still
Like he's just keeping up with the game.
nerd plays absolutely mid ball.
Nerd plays pickup, drops 10 points.
Highlight video. I like make a really easy layup.
Yeah.
Everyone's waiting for a camera to come out. For like